this upcoming series.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when you look at jungle, because not only for Kanavi, but like we said, Shun with the Nidalee, right? There's a lot of things you have to worry about. Bin now being able to play tanks, and it felt like a lot of that was getting crushed by 369. So it feels like their champion pools definitely align way more now than they ever have in the past. So I just want to see some more early game aggression coming out from both sides, because I think both teams, like we said, do best when they find a lead and they're just able to snowball so flawlessly. It's when we see them fall behind where you can see the struggles come through and where you can see that they're not as practiced, because the quality of player on both teams, they are so consistently able to find leads in the regular season of the LPL.
That's right, indeed they are. And look, again, BLG with an unprecedented finish to the split, but will it be enough to topple JDG's? We're getting pick ban. JDG on blue here, Lyric, which we know has been the preferred side in both of these patches now. As BLG toppling red, I'm going to start with the Rakan, the Xayah ban there, the Kai'Sa ban, rather, leaving bottom lanes taken away with Annie on top by JDG.
Yeah, and it seems like JDG are really like throwing the gauntlet to Yagao. So we're highlighting solo lanes, saying, hey, some of the old meta staples you're proficient on, but are you going to pick the Jace? Are you going to pick the Tristana? Because it looks like all these things might just go through here. BLG, like we said, have been really leaning on things like that LeBlanc ban, so we're going to see if they keep it up here. Even if they, don't ban it out, the mid lane pool is already very open. Knight's going to be able to get his hands on something aggressive. So now, with so many strong picks open, the Renekton, the LeBlancs, what did JDG go for? But it's straight to the LB.
Again, you were saying there's a lot of respect played on this, but BLG, without the ban away, putting the Maokai instead, makes me beg the question, Lyric, what do you pull into it? Is it a Jace angle? Is it a Tristana angle? Both are now open.
Yeah, I definitely think either one would be fine. I'm curious to see what Yagao is more comfortable on, because we haven't seen either one picked up in playoffs just yet. I was wondering if maybe they'd go for something like a Renekton here as well. 369, when that one was open in their last series, was really liking to pick it up in the game that they lost against LNG. He still was the one really performing on it. So with the Sejuani coming out, I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up with a Jace here. Renekton, like I just said, another possible option. Or if you want to get your hands on an early AD carry, because Kai'Sa Xayah really have just been the talk of the town on this patch.
True. Xayah, great point.
There's just so many power picks left open. There's just so many.
That's what we talked about. That's what we talked about, whether it's the power picks that they can be utilized by both these teams, or if it's just the fact that there is so much available. BLG end up locking in the Renekton. There's one of them against 369. But as you were saying, that bot pick, that Xayah, is left and available even without the Rakan. Something like the Rel is still available here if they want to lock in the 2v2.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either, because JDG really liked using that as an early flex, right? They'd pick it up early. Both Kanavi and Missing are able to play it. But the fact that Renekton's being shown, it seems like maybe leaning in a different direction for now. I don't expect this one. I think Cassante would do quite well in their comp. 369 has been relegated to just a tank role all split long, even if we know he's able to get his hands on these champions. And there we go.
There it is.
He's just going to bring it out straight away. The signature Gragas pick. Like I said, if you missed that last series, 369 absolutely took over.
And he always does. I think since Carson said he couldn't play Gragas, 369 has had a passion and a fury to prove otherwise in the LPL. But now that that gets locked in, Lyric, my biggest question is about jungle here for BLG. What they look for, because as an option, you already know what's going top side. Mid's going to be the other thing. Excuse me, the Sejuani's already there. Mid instead, the Azir, which has also been a priority.
Yeah, so wanting to get their hands, having a bit of that scaling there and available to them. We're going to see how he's able to contend with the pressure that Knight's able to put on early on in the lane. And now it's kind of interesting, right? Because for BLG, knowing that JDG don't have a jungle just yet, I wonder if they opt into that Rel ban that we were talking about, or if they themselves want to pick it up on 4, and if they have an idea of kind of how they want to play out that 2v2. And for JDG, for you, it's, trying to take away, I think, some other AD carries. We've already seen things like the Ezreal really coming a bit more into prominence lately. Obviously, there's a lot of like dashes and things that can get on top of your backline on the side of JDG. So I think that can be an idea of
Good
where
morning,
BLG
party
are
people.
looking. Varus, another champion we know is incredibly strong right now, but BLG, Elk's only played
I'll
it
say
once
it's looking
in
good for
this lane,
JDG here in game
we'll
1.
see how comfortable he is bringing it out here. But it
I like the
would
draft
look
game
nicely
on.
with the Azir, and also just double down on some of the early game aggression that things like the Renekton are able to put on the table.
Well, now that the Aphelios is taken away, we're sliding closer towards that. As I will say, he's been in Aphelios Andy throughout the regular season.
Sorry for being late,
As
guys.
a lot of
I
players
forgot
on
to
the
put
bot
an
side
alarm.
have been. With that taken away, Lyric, we're starting to talk about things like the Ashe. He's played Cogmore, Lucian, as you mentioned, the Varus is there. Tristana also still available. That's usually a first or a second rotation here, even in this patch. So, interestingly enough, it's not going to be banned just yet with the Alistar taken away from missing. I feel like that's a ban that throughout the series we'll see against both of these supports who are very proficient on the pick.
Also makes me wonder if they are trying to lean towards that Rel on 4, right? Because Alistar ban usually coming out against the Rel. So there it is. JDG do take that one away. So now I'm interested in seeing where they lean. We've already highlighted things like the Ezreal and Varus both still being on the table. And it really would just kind of change the way they end up playing. Again, when you have things like the Explosive Cask and the LeBlanc, I like the idea of having more mobility.
Oh man, this blue side draft is...
Wanting to pick up the engaged support and make
This draft is so terrible one-sided, I feel like.
Well, Brom might change his pick as well, Lyric. Thinking about how to run something like the Varus into this comp, things are already looking a little bit difficult.
How can win?
Missing on the Brom is a classic here to set up the 2v2. But my question goes towards jungle.
Blue side turbo winning, guys.
Kanavi has played a unique champion.
They just have like
his playoff series
really good picks into really good answers into all the champs.
I mean, again, you can never tell with this guy. It could literally be Urgot jungle for all I know at this point.
Yeah,
it's like they have Braum and the Nautilus, they have LeBlanc.
Always left guessing. I like the idea of him getting his hands on a carry when you already have what could be a pretty sufficient front line. Though you do expect 369 to go towards the AP variant of the Gragas. That's the one he likes to lean on. So we're going to get strong mid-jungle coming through with the Lee Sin. I mean, you have double AP soul lanes, right? So you definitely have a plethora of options in where you're able to look early. I've really been honing in on this Ezreal because you just have so many threats.
Yeah, this looks like a JDG win, guys. This is blue side.
BLG end up going with this one instead of a more immobile pick. That would make Elk's life a living hell.
Oh, man, he wouldn't be able to move, wouldn't be able to do a thing. But with the Lee Sin on the other side, still going to be curious as to how this gets played out because Lyric, Elk left with limited options in the end. I think you need to run me through how this comp operates because I see some kind of front to back. I see some range to play through, but I'm kind of wondering how it all pieces together for BLG to kick us off.
Yeah, I think definitely the longer the game goes on is like where BLG are feeling best, right? You have Azir plus Ezreal. You're going to have a very competent front line with not only Sejuani Renekton, but if the game goes late enough to where Nautilus picking up items too. It just feels like the comp is very well-rounded to where for JDG, even if you still have a lot of those team fighting elements there, right? You have Azir, you're going to be able to poke and prod with something like a LeBlanc. Definitely feels to me like they're
This is going to be a banger. I really like JDG's draft in the first one, though.
The AP Gragas, because an AP Gragas, LeBlanc,
I think this series is bitty favored, but this first game.
And that's where JDG are really going to want to take over.
And I think assault angles as well is fair to say for JDG, right? Like, there are so many different angles you have to watch in these fights, in the skirmishes you're talking about, because BLG can get picked apart.
Yeah, I mean,
what do you mean, Brother Star?
Right? So many different ways to jump over walls.
Are my videos on up there?
So
what do you mean generally?
Are going to be so crucial here, especially for BLG when they want JDG right in front of them and they need to see where they are. Or, you know, the possibility of those flanks, the possibility of like a Lee Sin, you know, kick flash coming from behind you, or an explosive cask being thrown from somewhere really can just divide up their team. So a lot of it's going to come down to that. And I feel like it's great when we have what are the two best team fighting teams in the league going head to head.
Cool win. I think Bilibili is a stronger team right now, but I think this first draft is really tough. I think Knight runs this game, by the way.
Engage that ended it all. Deserves credit through and through. Yagao having an insane series. Shun and Bin have been instrumental to their success too. As BLG this year, I said it before, guys, if you're wondering what's at stake, I'll tell you a little bit of a story. BLG throughout the year have not been able to trump over JDG. It's been 2-3 in round 4 in Double Elim in spring. It was 1-3 versus JDG in spring finals. It was 1-3 at the MSI finals versus Jingdong as well. Regular season in both spring and summer, BLG have not been able to beat this Jingdong.
Steph Curry, are you just a League of Legends enjoyer today, or are you playing something?
First ever spot this year at Worlds as
you
we
playing
are
something?
way ahead of the curve. It's BLG versus JDG to see if BLG can end the curse against their new rivals, or if JDG remains solid to head towards that golden road and lock in their place in finals, in top 2 at Worlds, and into a championship again.
I'm really looking at, like I said, kind of mids coming into today. This is actually going to be the 21st time, like 21st series, where Knight and Yagao have played against each other since they've come into the LPL. Not counting things like the Masi Cup, NEST, but hell, that makes the number even more ridiculous. If you're just counting LPL and international competition, 21st series.
Okay, minus 1.5. I think this goes to. I think this goes to 5 games. But I wouldn't mind the minus 1.5 after the first game draft.
Of course,
I think that's
these two
that's legitimous. Legitimous.
A matchup where Knight gonna want to be aggressive, gonna want to find avenues to get ahead. You expect a lot of violence.
You really do. As Yagao, as you said, part of that team fighting unit that BLG have built towards. Also, Lyric, to mention, things like range for the Azir and Ezreal. Going to be fun to see how it plays out as they try and avoid some of those pivoting angles that this composition of JDG is going to do so well. Lyric, just quickly on the story before we go any further, before we start talking a little bit more about the 2v2 that's going to
Crazy.
Hello, team.
Yo, good morning.
By the way,
Yo,
both
Yamato.
first MSI. Yagao and Knight both hopping on that.
Oh shit, this stream is
Number 2.
1
Oh,
hour.
I'll go YouTube, I guess.
Thank you, brother.
Alright.
This one is like Christmas. The family has to come together.
I swear, man, I woke up at fucking 11.
Bro, I forgot to put an alarm, and then I woke up and I realized it's Billy JDG time.
Yep.
When you have things like
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
Wait, did you wake up with like fast heart beating?
No.
Okay, okay.
My
That's
heart-
what I had. I was kind of worried for myself.
I had that yesterday.
Oh,
Ezreal on one side, Braum on the other, you don't really
I only
expect
really get that when T1
much
loses.
heavy trading coming
Or if
through,
like
but
OMG's
BLG
playing. That's it.
really wanting to be aggressive, and JDG gonna be getting the better of it so far.
See.
I wish I was joking. I wish it was just for content.
I'm assuming that's just for the LPL. Damn, I know they're a winning team, Lyric, but that
Alright.
been on Renekton.
Bro, I would not want to play Lee Sin in a game like this. Like playing Lee Sin versus like 2 mobile AD carries. You're also playing into Sejuani. Like Renekton is scary for Lee Sin as well. Even Nautilus could be annoying for Lee Sin. I don't know. Feels
oh, he's
hard to play.
9-0 on Nautilus. Did you see that shit? Oh!
yeah. Well, with plays like this, he's 9-0. Oh wait, never mind. He's fine.
Oh. I thought he was gonna Q
hit
flash
those.
auto. Oh.
Oh, it's gonna get
Coming out.
spicy now.
This is what you know BLG Jinchu.
Okay.
Hit the Q,
That's
brother.
coming down too.
Finds it.
Come on, Kanavi.
3v3.
Yep, they're just waiting for Elf to come a bit more forward.
Spotted out.
I mean, they 100% know that Lee Sin is here.
But again, looking for Kanavi as well. It
He's
seems.
sweeping.
All he's seen. He's
Oh,
waiting,
shit.
and somebody does connect.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Damn, wait, that war jump, that was a forbidden war jump.
That was-
What the
Bro.
fuck? Oh my god, bro. I'm playing Lee Sin on stage?
Holy moly, that was.
What the hell?
This guy is different, man. What the fuck is wrong with him?
I thought
don't know,
he'd
bro.
just fucking release on the Ezreal and kill him.
We can see it being equalized a little bit.
Yeah.
What's happening in mid lane.
No. He's gonna flash that on stage ping. There as well.
But he's gonna need to do more.
Q
to make
damage,
up for some
flash?
of the
Yeah.
Too risky, man. It happens too often nowadays.
Actually, I guess JDG didn't blow any summoners, right? They were very patient. It was BLG aggressive.
People figured out the timing. I don't know how.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Both
no,
people-
that's so crazy that that's been in the game. I feel like that's been a bug, but, you know,
Yeah.
right? It's not, so.
It's not the worst.
No, it's not.
Versus
I mean,
Yagao.
it happens to me every day.
We
So.
turn our new focus with Knight just setting up a
I think if people can do that consistently, then never pick Lisa.
Yeah, for
you have
sure.
a point. Yeah, you have a point.
Worst champion in the game.
Lyric, you know what's gonna happen next.
Oh, okay. This
Oh, no
this is
E,
a
no
kill.
E, no
This is a kill,
E.
bro. This is a kill, I think.
No E.
Body slam, isn't it? That's what we have to wait for. As that damage is used with grasp available, Kanavi.
Don't
in,
fuck this
Tempest
up, man.
triple. Ben getting close to getting 369, but Kanavi makes sure.
Don't
he
fuck
does.
this up.
First blood over
Okay.
to Lee Sin,
Nice.
and after bot
Is this
side,
what you
and
say to your
JDG.
teammates when you're ganking?
Having that control ward coming
Ah,
in
don't
clutch,
fuck this up, bro.
top to it right there.
Yeah, I
If that
realized
one
something
wasn't there,
about myself
so they do
yesterday.
find first blood, and
I've
we're gonna
actually
go
been a
for JDG,
massive
wanting to
asshole the
find
last
really
days to
gold,
my
a lot of
teammates
it's
in
gonna
solo
have to
queue.
come from mid-jungle.
And if I want to
They're
hit
doing
rank 1, I
separately.
need to be a
I mean,
father.
Kanavi just
I need
working
to
towards
be
the side lane
taking
so far.
responsibility and being a role model.
That 1v1.
You have
I
to be
apologize.
Try to use
Yeah.
some of the
Appa.
pressure that they're finding in
I have to
jungle,
just be
set
a
up
good
corner on
teammate
Dragon.
from now
See Kanavi?
and a good
They're
father
back
to my
to this side
teammates.
of the map right now.
That's actually true.
And they know that Shun is probably going to be here as well.
You have to just not type because people are
Spot out the wrap to
mentally
camp
ill.
down, Lyric, and that
Yeah.
Shun probably will be pathing towards this lane as well.
Pressing play is an agreement.
JDG information gathered while walking inside for BLG.
The agreement it is when you press play is that you are going to be everyone's daddy in the game.
Yes, 100%, bro. I realized that, bro. I'm a role model from now on. I'm just gonna be the best player at solo queue.
Okay.
Let's see. He's definitely gonna find out where Kanavi is, try and get a ward down. And I mean, he doesn't have the
I
ability to
started
do much
flaming
for
ex-teammates
mid,
and
which
stuff
he's
like
gonna go
yesterday. I was
for.
crazy yesterday.
No,
Oh shit!
Wanted to get a bit greedy. He did distortion forward, but he's now level 6. However, that is on cooldown. But he's too fast to get away from Shun, who pops his little head in.
Bro, Shun and Kanavi are busy this game, dude.
I like that Shun ends up
I like
playing
it.
mid, try and get the reset available for Yagao. He's gonna be able to do that one.
I don't know,
Also
BLB.
prevents if JDG were gonna try and end up.
I don't know.
looking for
I
any
guess
kind of,
LPL
early
Renekton is just a
coming
little
back
bit
to the
different.
bot and mid pressures.
I kind of like blue side draft,
Is fine.
but I can see how Renekton Sejuani runs a game like this. This is the decent pick.
As you said, about the dragon. Kanavi is in position to start this one up. Remember, he did get
I don't know. I've been playing so much Lee in solo queue. I actually think on this patch, this is the patch I'm playing solo queue on, right? Oh. Yeah, this is nothing. I actually wait.
Ooh. This thing looks squishy. This is not a. Is this an Emax?
But no route down. As Missing's almost
Looks
dead.
like it.
BLG thinking about going forward.
Oh, the ruler is cold.
Stops it as now with the ghost to get away, Missing going to be rooted out. He flies
Oh,
out.
nice.
Oh.
Holding onto those
Wow.
lifeline for JDG.
What the fuck?
As Kanavi
They're so
getting in the
good.
thick of it.
Holy moly.
Elk is so close to going down as Ruler has his flash available.
Does he flash for this?
Oh, oh my god.
My god, dude, what the fuck am I watching?
For a double on his AD.
The summoner gets
Honestly,
still having that flash to get away.
how good does Ruler know his limits, by the way? Like, that was crazy.
Shun was the one who got, the one
Oh,
who got BLG, and now
shit.
Wave gonna be denied from L2.
That's just
so
fucking game, by the way.
JDG coming out better off the end of that exchange, and now look 2-0-2 on the Lee Sin, 2-1-1 on the Zaya.
Oh my god,
JDG
bro,
are
look at the
feeling
bias,
good.
man.
We're
It's
gonna
so
see the replay
fucking
of how it
over.
went down because I like the Kanavi leaning towards mid. That's where, his prio is and like the aggression that comes up from LeBlanc, and BLG find an opportunity to find a gank on this bottom lane. Once again, I was incredibly surprised that JDG are being so patient with the summoners they find, but it's on
Wait,
here.
after this Nautilus hook, I thought it's over.
Initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ezreal used Q on the creep, bro, for
Flashing in, but
passive.
missing
He
his
ended.
Oh,
passive.
shit.
Did you see that?
Kanavi with the
He
Sonic
wanted to keep
Wave
his passive up,
finds
bro.
the
He
burst.
used the Q on
And then
creep.
I
That's
love
why
how
he...
Shit, that's rough.
No.
Because it does
Yeah.
make sense,
In my
but
mind,
shit.
Ruler, you are definitely gonna go
Oh,
down
it's
here,
such a
but
mistake, actually, in this
Wow.
scenario. No,
Honestly,
no, no.
I'm so I can't believe Ruler keeps impressing me. Like, he set the bar so high, but how he squeezed the situation is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, that's
That's every series he does something new.
Holy, Missing is also playing the right Brom skin.
Kanavi hovering towards
Yeah.
bot side has led to success.
Then you know it's one.
But Ruler now as well with
It's
his sixth
interesting.
wave
They have...
sets up
Okay,
for
they
a
actually
bit of
know
a
they...
cape for JDG as we now
Wait,
look towards
they're
Herald.
contesting this
Could
Herald,
potentially
actually. Never
do it all
mind.
again.
They're coming.
Yeah, looking
Oh,
across.
we're about
Brom's
to have
had
a
some
party.
time, but how did they
Leon
cross?
doesn't have it, so that actually might be an advantage for
They
JDG.
just fucking cross,
With
bro.
their
They
bot
don't
lanes
care.
here in
Holy
time.
shit, JDG, the other people are the ones crossing. Holy shit, how good are they, by the way? Holy shit.
And so Yagao with his Empress
Oh, they got it,
sends
though.
away JDG as
Run for your
BLG
lives,
will
bro.
find themselves
Holy. Oh, I really like what Gragas Lee Relevant did here. It's
They
like,
just had big balls, yeah.
Zaya Brom couldn't cross. They're like, yo, then we're crossing. We're ignoring the Herald and we're coming. We can make sure you can cross.
I believe
Dude, I thought that LeBlanc was mental for jumping in there, but it was so good.
Bro, the discipline of Gragas Lee to like stare Renekton and Sejuani and die and then just cross. Wow.
If we don't have space, we make space.
BLG actually ended up being here first, so wanting to try to find some trades on tonight. We see very
I
good
love
job.
this
Kanavi
Braum ult
finds
as
the
well.
kick in.
Fucking
We
good.
have the Braum ult
But also,
coming out.
classic situation with Bilibili. If they pull out the Drake towards bottom side and they are in Pixel, like Sejuani and Renekton can actually fight, but
red hot, but unfortunately,
oh, the Ruler's already in on's head. When you hook like that, you're really praying that you...
I don't know what it is. How JDG just lives so rent free.
Oh, it's Squadron Kali. Just give this Drake, bro. Don't even try.
So far they played this year. JDG have won every
Just
time.
fucking don't even try
Maybe
it.
find another
Static
kill.
Shiv on D as
Put
well.
themselves even closer to making it a potential 7th.
Well, as they walk up towards Dragon, this early game is going to continue to snowball ahead as Shun wasn't spotted out, but he knows what's going on down in this pit. unable to do anything.
Dude, I found this new song Annihilate from Metro. It's so fucking good. Did you listen to it?
Annihilate? Is
Yeah.
it from the Spider-Man movie?
And I love that
Yeah.
this game is already delivering exactly what you'd
I think I
expect.
might have heard of it.
No, I went into
It's
the
insane,
lab,
bro. Like I didn't know it
walked into the
existed.
database,
It's
and I
insane.
saw,
What the
you know,
fuck?
these teams, as you'd expect, the two
Okay,
bloody
I'll have a
teams in the
little
LCS,
sniff.
both 1 and 2 in champion kills per minute.
I also bought the
G
UFC
being
card, by the way.
slightly over
Ooh.
one, JDG being slightly
I
under.
can stay off of that shit, man.
So far.
No, I
I'm sad
didn't- I
that I
didn't.
can.
Kills already in
Oh,
this
of
first
course
10
not,
minutes.
bro. I'm gonna
We're
watch the
actually
VOD.
a lot of games in the playoffs. It's been
I'm
great.
done with
Yeah,
these
it's
late
a
night
great
things.
showcase. It's
No,
been
no,
like that all
sleep is
year
too
as well.
important, man.
Yeah, and it just goes to show, right? Both teams really want to prove themselves.
I hope
And
Jizuka
we've already
didn't stay
pointed
up
out
for that shit.
items in
I think he
favor of
did
JDG.
naturally. I
BLG
think
are the
it's just a
ones that
sleep
have the
schedule.
Herald, though.
Oh,
It's gonna
no.
be hard to find an easy opportunity to use it. They're already getting
It's
pressure.
minus
in both
50
mid
LP
and
in solo
bot.
queue.
So top really might be the only place you can look, unless they're going to be able to get some kind of sneaky gank off with Shun. But Kanavi's been the one creating forward pressure this whole time.
Does fleet footwork work on towers?
Yeah, it heals full amount on towers.
happened?
Okay.
The game's just over?
Yamato
The game is
can
bro, ruler, and there was a 3-3 bot side that went 3-for-1, and ruler bot.
Insane outplay, insane outplay.
Ruler's
Crazy
just not
mechanics.
good?
Oh,
Kanavi too.
Little bro thinks he
Run,
deserves
run!
Zaya skin.
Oh my, they get away with it.
Nice.
Oh my god. Bro, maybe it's just never BLG. Bro, they're
Oh, it's
mentally
over.
just... Yeah, they just can't win. Bro, I'm like so fucked right now.
What's up?
Whatever.
What happened? Internet?
Just stomach is just doomed. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Shit, dude.
Yeah, for like 6 hours now. I went to sleep, woke up. Yeah, it's just completely fucked. I don't know. Happens.
She-
I mean, my best tip is to just take a shit, man.
He goes into the mimic.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even taking a shit. It's like more like nausea than that.
But Kanavi plays it in.
Nausea?
Knight jumps back
Yep.
out. He's missing.
It is what it is, bro.
Toying with the dance, my
Hey, bro,
friend,
just
he
take it easy. Like,
They even just pulled out more summoners, right? They pulled
Let
out
Billy Billy and
Mid-Flash.
JDG make you
Not
forget.
having to really use anything
Only a
anyway.
moment.
Yeah.
He was losing even more CS in top side.
Right.
He's not behind 369 because, of course, he did have a lead when he TP'd down from top. But it's
Kelly
still like
awake?
you're losing so much on the map. Losing so
hell
many
no, bro, it's
summoners,
4
and
a.m.
Really seeing the annoyance
oh, it's 4 a.m.
of
Okay.
the Groggy,
Yeah.
Lee Sin, LeBlanc, Braum, and just their ability to kind of wiggle around any
Billy Billy.
situation they get themselves into.
They look like how my past teams looked like playing against G2 in like 2019.
Yes, dropped, but Lyric, the goal
They're
was
just
still in
mentally
JDG's
shattered before the game even starts.
It's like we're just chasing pennies, you know? It's like we're... JDG like dropped a little 50-cent coin, you know? It's like, oh shit! We need to have it.
One item Zaya on ruler that is now, we know, set up to carry another game.
I mean, we even know, right? He went cold first, so he's even gonna have like more gold on top of that.
Yeah, I did not think this game would go like this. I thought the comp was like just...
But look at the vision they got in
It was
top
hard
side.
for JDG to
Even
play, to be
before that,
honest.
Knight was
I gotta
scoring
say
from
though, the
So he
JDG
knew
comp has
exactly
so
everything that
many
was going
tools,
on
bro.
around
They have
top,
so
which is
many
why
dashes,
369 was able
outplay
to play
opportunities.
the way
Like,
he was.
I actually
Now
kind of
he's
like
gonna
that
be able to
draft
keep it
too.
going. So for JDG now, just
It's
waiting for
just
these
like
next
I
two
know
to
what you mean though.
spawn.
For looking
Herald's
just
gonna
at
be up
draft,
pretty
like
soon with
late
the
game,
Dragon
it's
in the minute
completely
and a
over if
half. So if
BLG
JDG
like
can
goes
stagger
through
those
it, right?
into one another,
I thought
I mean-
the other way around. It's blue, like, if they reach like 2 core,
And we
it's...
talked about the early game for both
How do you win
teams.
against Braum Gragas when you're playing Renekton, not Seju?
Try something
I thought
no, I just
Lee
think
also would made it hard, for sure.
I think BLG just has like power. Like Sejuani Renekton, like you just go around, you just go in fights, you have insane front line.
Yeah.
Yeah, like LeBlanc is probably gonna need a lot of items to be useful in the game.
Hold an early game lead, they run with it.
Yeah.
As we were saying
I think
at the
Lee
start
Sin
of
is
the
pretty
show,
hard to play here as well. Like Lee Sin is bad into like most of the
Saw
champs.
that, saw that. No,
No,
Sejuani, don't even come, bro. You're gonna lose the game here. Oh, he's maybe Seju dies too? Okay, okay.
Damn, bro.
Ali is broken as fuck on this
Uh,
patch, bro.
Nautilus
I
got
feel it
pushed
every
out
day.
too. Nautilus also pushed out.
I would never want to play Lee into Sedge. I think the opposite. I think Sedge is so broken on this patch. I think Sedge is like the best jungler in the game on this patch. Unless you have like Jace or something, then Maokai is.
Are just going to start sending their bot lane duo up here now. Honor already here, Elk in mid lane. So at least not going to try to not allow JDG to get this objective. But look, 369 TP's in.
And look,
He's gonna go for the
TP is not
steal,
a bad
yeah? He
wall,
doesn't
Bean,
go
who
for-
just respawned. So even though Herald goes down with
Oh.
Sonic Wave or at least a kick, something can
Ooh.
happen. But they're
Ooh.
bound
Nice
not to.
sniper
he-
here.
Trying to run out, he's clipped on the back
Oh.
end.
Dead, yeah?
And now
Okay.
Big mistake.
No W on missing.
They can
Okay,
instant
good.
Herald mid here. This is huge.
Yeah, Herald and Drake. This is a massive Drake.
Punishing the fact that
Zaya
JDG
has
was trying to pitch
money
down
bags in the
play, and
pocket.
Knight left by himself. BLG have a ton of CC to play with.
Business
Damn.
TP.
They just-
Thanks to that,
Knight
he's
just
gonna
didn't
end
know
up
that On was
picking
in the
up
bush.
mid lane turret. So
Did they go second
BLG
crash
not
or
only get their
Drake?
first kill, they get their
I
first
mean, they
turret,
start Drake and then
slowly
crash at
find
the same time, I think.
back within
They just
reach
take
of
everything.
goal.
Damn, dude, this is
So
huge
remember,
actually.
Lyric, you talked about the comps at the start of this game. You know, a bit of front to back, an easier comp.
Alright,
to
guys,
execute,
if you guys haven't listened to the Nas album yet, the new one, it's so
It's
fucking
really
good.
good. I like
I
it.
listen every day, bro. It's so insane. What
Yeah.
the fuck am I listening to? It's insane.
It's like just enough modern, just enough Nas is how I feel like when I listen to this shit, man.
Bro, like
Yep.
he has like features with 50 Cent on it. Like I'm like, what is happening? Like,
BLG, they're not really out until they're like.
Yeah, no, it's a good album for sure. Did anyone listen to the Travis Scott album?
I couldn't get through it. I couldn't
like
get
it.
through
I
it.
didn't like it, bro.
I don't like.
I did not like Utopia.
Same.
But I've never been a huge Travis Scott fan. Like, I'm just like not insane fan of that like style of music, I guess.
Yeah, same. Like I like his like most famous songs, like fucking Butterfly Effect or Goosebumps, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't know like any deep shit.
You know, yeah, yesterday the Tanky, the mod from Yamato and my channel, he put it really well in the chat. Like I went from listening to Nas and Biggie to Utopia to try some songs. It felt like going from Michelin restaurants to McDonald's, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, no, for
like,
sure, I mean-
bro, like Biggie and Nas are just like, the flow is different, like I'm vibing
Oh,
so
yeah.
different, you know?
Of course. I mean, Biggie and Nas are like the goats. I mean, Travis Scott isn't like even. I don't even know if he's a rapper. Like, I don't even classify Travis Scott as a rapper. He's kind of just like a. I don't even know. He's like an auto-tune like singer artist thing.
Putting a lot of pressure on Elk.
But it's very Popeye almost, right? It's just
Yeah, they do a nice job. You can see where Yagao and Bin are on the minimap to where they know 4 members of JDG are on mid, 369 not showing on a side lane.
I just tastes are different,
End
chat.
up
Like,
picking that one
if you
away
guys
and
like
then-
Utopia, just
And
listen
now
to
we're
it.
at a point
It's
to
just
where
my taste.
BLG, like you said, getting a lot of their first items online. JDG, they've had items. I also want to highlight the
He's
fact that
also gonna
369
break
did go
records
tank
with the
despite
sales,
fact that
the
they thought he'd
Travis
go
Scott
AP
guy.
because
He's really
it feels
hyped.
like 369
Yeah, yeah. He's. I've never understood it personally. Like, I don't know. The fact that he's like one of the biggest artists, like I just never. I never
Like he just
understood it.
mixed. Like his music is really good for this era where people really like.
Regardless, the longer this goes on,
Yeah, like the production and like auto-tune and. all
Yeah,
that
like
shit,
people
yeah.
just love that shit. Yeah, and it's like when you listen to it really loud, his music, it like bangs, right? And people just like to listen to loud and fast music right now.
Left to kind of play with.
No, it was optimism at
This
least.
is ADHD
BLG,
meta, you
I guess honest to where their game state is, but the honest truth is that
I can also admit I haven't listened to all of his projects. Just when my favorite artist featured on Travis Scott records, this is where I listen to.
Elk is able to get his
Yeah.
second item, so
Like
No,
Goosebumps
I've
with
started his
Kendrick.
records.
side as it's also CS.
I mean, he's just not in that tier for me. Like, if he has an album, I might listen to it.
And as we said, it's already
He's
started
like,
out perfectly.
yeah, he's like Lil Uzi Vert tier for me, where it's just like, if he has an album, I'll listen to it, but I'm not like, I'm never like super impressed with anything he does. And like, when I listen to how he writes, I don't know. I don't think it's great. I mean, when you listen to Travis Scott, I'm like, okay, let's say somebody else like let's say that production existed and somebody else hopped on it. Wouldn't it? It could just be like even better, maybe.
Being around this part of the map. And for BLG, that's really the name of the game right now, right?
Metro!
I
I think he's probably one of the most overrated rappers, I guess, in the entire industry.
I don't like where we're going here.
Yeah.
Entice them into one on the top side, but being not going to bring in the rest of BLG as missing Hangs
Travis
back.
Scott is the new
Again, that vision being
T1.
played around with the
Oh,
camel that he sits on. No one's nearby. If BLG ran into this by accident, it'd be trouble as Yagao. He's going to lose.
Alright.
Lose his,
Yeah, JDG crossed all of their pain points. Now the draft is really unleashed.
side lane, Lyric. I mean,
It's weird because I like Ezreal, but I feel like every game I see Ezreal, he's in these positions where enemy AD is accelerated and he's like limping into 2 core. Like for example yesterday, like Fnatic's game on Ezreal, like if they just don't fight that second Drake and chill, Ezreal can like run the game, but it just never happens. So maybe I'm just delusional.
Yeah, they
No,
used
you're
to
not,
fight, bro.
you're not delusional. It's like
distortion forward. On thinking about getting over.
I mean, I think that this is something on stage that's like really hard for people to do in general, though. Like the feeling you get on stage when you're losing, it's like very hard to be disciplined and wait for items a lot of the time.
Yeah,
Like you just feel like, oh, like this, oh, they have vision control here. Like somebody is just gonna make a mistake most of the time.
And that's also when the enemy postures a bit too far forward, right? Like you,
Yeah, you just
feel like you have
fight.
to, you have to
Yeah,
fight, but
yeah,
then
yeah.
you realize, fuck, we're the Ezreal Azir team, right? But like your instincts are screwing you sometimes.
Yep, for sure.
I think also there's an element of like you don't get a lot of opportunities, so you try to make them happen when they are not, because the line between something being an opportunity and not is so fucking thin.
Yeah.
I wouldn't begin to comprehend to like be in the lobby and like play the game against JDG, like just those are the champs and how they are moving and how they are playing, how they are spacing. I can't even begin to fucking comprehend this.
Yeah,
They're also massive bullies, right? They're massive bullies in game with their dashes. Do you see what Knight is doing here? They're
Yeah, like look at
cyber
this.
bullies, bro. Like,
Yeah, no, this is crazy.
well, Yagao must be thinking, like, I'm gonna slit you.
Yagao doesn't look happy, but this is Yagao's regular face, but
This is how he looks when he's like, you know, like when he's fucking, you know, winning LPL. He has the same face.
yeah.
But I'm just quite shocked at, you know, the amount of control that JDG have been able to assert so far. Again, BLG not down and out, you know, a few thousand gold down, but I think they've done a nice job to mostly stabilize.
But missing trying to save the day on to
Okay, this is big actually.
I mean, he is all. Oh my god! Wait, no, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way it can be good. I mean, it's Zaya, bro. You're running into her like this.
Oh my
She's
god,
gonna fuck you up.
Full build. Listen is full build. Careful. Listen has Black Cleaver Gordrinker in 23 minutes. What the fuck?
Oof, they get tier 2 as well.
Oh, okay.
The discipline for Knight to not TP, they just know it's okay.
Yep.
His feather
Oh.
timings are always so good. We can see
Oh,
in the
Woody.
left-hand corner.
Oh,
He is.
the fruity.
Oh my god, bro! Wait, like, just let this guy play the game. Like he's just
My god,
they're not
Kanavi's
letting him
hitting
have
every
fun at all.
Q! He's in the flow state.
Are an army. These guys worth 300
Oh,
soldiers.
it's
Oh.
369 and Kanavi.
Knight is finally here. He's like, all right, now I can help him.
Oh,
Let me hit as well.
shit.
Yeah, goat is 1v9.
Okay, you goat. He's chilling.
this is a lot of gold.
Holy shit, that was Leaf Flash as well. Gragas Flash.
What does it take to get this
Yeah,
man
Leaf Flash,
summoned?
Gragas
Well,
Flash.
Bing figured it out.
Dude,
Ooh, we're having to flash
I don't
most
know.
away.
I feel like the Lich
Luckily,
Bane
he didn't go
LeBlanc
down
build is so
too, but
fake.
BLG, nice, you know, force.
What do you want
on.
to
Not a
see?
huge
Third
fan.
item?
They see JDG wanting to aggress him.
I mean, I don't want to see like Night Harvester most of the time. I mean, I guess everyone goes it, but like I would much rather just see like actual damage items.
The next dragon fight are going to be so important as Yagao. Being a little bit cheeky here, JDG were hoping to
Luden's
like
Void's
progress towards
death cap
Death
sounds so
Boy.
good. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
actually terrible mechanically played by Kanavi, the first combo on Yago.
Not really off to the angle.
The guy
to
kills
be
you
able to
there.
defend, but still,
You kill him?
you're
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I can't trust your Lee Sin. I watched the game with upset.
Oh, my Lee is good.
And then sure,
It's
Knight
good.
comes in, he's able to find one, but nice
Playing
job
some flex
of
queue late at night. My AD is like, I played with Gilius.
and find another kill.
He just went full mute and he just cleared his camps. He had a rough
Yeah.
day.
I was tilted there. I couldn't see anyone's pings. I couldn't win the games
we come
anymore.
back to live.
Yeah.
JDG still with the gold lead, but they have to now entice the Baron as Knight just autoed, and that tickle.
Oh, just brawl ult this dude. Just brawl multi, bro.
Comes through. Hang on, we're not done yet.
Ooh.
On the ruler this time. He has no flash, no ghost.
Man.
Oh.
On the back.
Oh, they saved Private Ryan.
Okay.
Oh, the recall.
Oh my god. Ain't no way.
Oh, so many feathers. What the fuck am I watching?
All right, they killed him. All right, we got ruler, guys. We did it.
What's the price?
Holy.
And Kanavi starting up by saving the day.
By the way,
how many kills did he get? double kill, triple kill, something like that.
I think against most teams, Ben actually carries this fight.
Insanity. I mean,
the line of Xayah dying there was so slim.
It up, having this guy over there. What an absolute joy to watch him play throughout this year.
Ben carries this fight against 99.9% of teams.
I know Knight had a big hand in that play as well. Does JDG will have a big hand in this first game?
Alright, let's just stop screaming. My girlfriend needs to sleep for 30 more minutes this tournament.
Oh shit.
Yeah, doing a nice job waiting around. I'm not expecting it. Trying to throw that true shot barrage up towards top.
Okay, he just missed Q on the crab. Kanavi. All right.
Dragons up in 40 seconds. You're gonna be able
well
to
done.
use these burned up minions to gain prio. We're gonna see here.
Look at the fucking Kanavi and Brom, how they played.
So I love it. The all-in comes out. You get the ulti. And then here's where everything looked bad until the kick comes out from Kanavi. Ends up saving Ruler's life, so he's able to keep getting off DPS.
Just tell your girlfriend that sleep is the cousin of death.
Yeah, because he has to hustle and sell drugs in New York.
Yeah, just selling Biggie quotes.
Exactly.
I'm gonna fucking slam the 10 crack commandments. I'm gonna on the wall.
So even though Ruler goes down, I mean again.
Oh wait, no, it's Nas, yeah.
With the angle, but also BLG
Nas quote.
into that spot, playing with fire. It feels like is now with Baron in hand. With the
It's actually not a Nas quote. It's nasty Nas quote.
Oh, nasty Nas, yeah.
Yeah, when he's nasty Nas, he says
young nasty Nas.
After moving with that last mountain, this Knight continues to be.
Bro, the world is fucked. People think Travis Scott is a better rapper than Nas. It's fine.
Oh, Nas. By the way, do you guys know what
He's one of
age?
the best of all time. It's fine.
How old he was when he did
Wait.
Ilmatic?
19?
But Knight steps back on
21.
Is there. JDG playing from angles, but BLG are the one.
That's mental, no? 21 years old, making that album?
Yeah, no, that's completely. I mean, Biggie. Think about what he died, bro.
Gonna be able to do a lot of the heavy lifting now.
Yeah.
I still think they got to be a little bit cautious considering that
Biggie was dead at 24, and he created those two albums. What the fuck?
Not at all. Onto Kanavi now.
They can't break through these walls.
Oh, they can now. They can now, I think, no?
Nah, look how they're fighting only when Ruler can hit. And then they snap.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay!
Okay.
Damn, he kind of griefed.
Oh, he hit it. Oh, he don't quit it.
He'll still die, but JDG are like suicide bombers at this point.
Boom.
One goes
Bro,
down,
Jacob.
another to replace.
Don't do
And
too much damage now with your death cap. Bro, that's the lowest damage death cap combo I've ever seen in my life.
Do not care.
The Q15 autos? God damn. Well, now Lichbane is broken.
God damn, the class
Boom.
of this game number one from JDG members as a 5.
Okay, so during the games, I'm gonna mute and watch UFC, and I can stream it for you guys if you guys just wanna watch on the second monitor, okay?
Right.
Oh, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, and
I'm just gonna mute now.
performances across the board.
Fucking Gilius, man. I swear this guy is not real.
No, that's a beautiful image right there. The last fight of such a simple rule. If Xayah can hit, I can hit. If Xayah cannot hit, I will not hit and use my spells for free.
A man on a mission. The early game was beautiful, creating all the action. Even the one team fight where we were praising Ruler and like he had that insane performance.
Dude, how the fuck did this game go like this? I need to go back and see what happened in the 3v3.
Well, look at how Xayah played that. Like, oof, Ruler's understanding of limits is crazy.
One coming through.
Yeah.
Yes, lead for Knight and definitely getting the better of that last trade. But he's gonna
turn out you. Lyric, available Kanavi in, Tempest, Cripple, Ben getting
top 2. It's separate. Early Dragon.
And that naturally, as Kanavi
Damn.
was just getting that
ward down. And
what the fuck? He's actually ill. What happened? What the hell? Is this the same Ruler like as before? I swear this guy was like about consistency, but this guy is like, what the fuck? Yeah, alright.
That's just how this man plays it. There's no other way than to think that he knows. Like, he knows.
Yeah.
That's where, you know,
But he's just walking forward, man. Like, I mean, after the Nautilus dies, who else is going for more there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just completely mental.
So patient with the summoners they find, but it's on here.
I swear he's become more aggressive.
Initial hook. Elk even flashing in, but missing just too fast.
I don't know. It seems Ruler has fucking teammates that know how good he is.
Yeah, for sure.
To run this one down. In my mind, I'm thinking, Ruler, you are definitely gonna go down.
I feel like that must be like, it must be nice for Ruler to have insane supporting cast. I mean, Lehens was obviously really good, but like, I mean, when Lehens is good, then I feel like Peanut is just not, he's just not Kanavi, bro.
Yeah. No, like this last fight of the game, it's the how synced up they are and when they turn is nuts.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, like, think about how nice it must be to play. I feel like 369 is the top laner that everyone wants to play with. Like, people think like Jackson stuff is cool, like if you play it, nice, but they would rather have the guy that just will pick fucking Gragas 1, 2, 3 into Renekton, be 50-50 in the lane, and then like be super useful later on.
This guy's got gusto as into the Gore Drinker. He'll still die, but JDG are like suicide bombers at this point. One goes down.
Why was I feeling BLG win? What the fuck? I thought they were playing better lately. I thought they were in better form.
Kanavi was everywhere, by the way. Let's just mention that.
Yeah, the draft made me a little bit skeptical, but now we're back to the truth.
JDG are just the goats?
They are just the goats. Which makes me super excited for a Grand Slam again. Let's do it!
I even still just associate those champions with him overall. But 2021, when JDG were faltering, was the year that he had to lean on the Lee Sin, and he was using it to make a lot of big plays and really taking over. And I remember Dagda was just always raving about Kanavi's Lee Sin. Kanavi's Lee Sin, you gotta see this.
Bro, I remember Kanavi's Lee Sin being like mega int.
Why he's showing that you feel that way when he
Kanavi Lee Sin.
And it also holds true to what we were kind of
last year. Let me see. Kanavi LOL.
For JDG, but even
I remember him being like 10% win rate on this shit. He lost every game he played Lee Sin. Let's see. Season 12 in summer.
I mean, again, when you see these kind of drafts,
he was 1-7, 12% win rate Lee Sin.
Oof.
You'd be like, well,
and his team was 50-20. So you're 50-20 as a team, but you're 1-7 on Lee Sin. What the fuck?
Oh, that era of Kanavi, I just remember his Viego and his Vi.
Yeah, this Viego was insane. His Wukong was insane.
I always use Kanavi as presentation of how to dive top.
Yep.
Like Kanavi, if he was diving top, he went the bot first. He like patterned the bot, secured it. They put wards, everything vision down, and then he just pivoted straight into top dive.
Yeah.
Here comes missing over the top rope. And JDG, they give him the TKO. That's a huge moment of JDG step up and the charm on the back end. All of that.
Damn, maybe bot side of the bracket was just stronger. JDG LNG was pretty close, and then LNG just, I don't know, just beat top.
Ew.
Maybe that side was just better.
Nah, it was only LNG.
They found it! It's now up to light though. These health bars are so damn low, but Zickens got himself the Dragon's War, and that's it. It's over.
Fucking Tarzan was crazy. It is kind of nuts how all the Griffin players, like all of their careers panned out, besides their top laners.
Yep.
They are all just the goats.
Yeah, no, they're really good. Fucking Aki, bro. Ah, man, he just got destroyed by JJ. Bro, Weibo gets free fucking gauntlet. It's so insane.
Ah, they're getting fucking smoked, dude.
Think so?
Yo.
You think top just beats their ass?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think Wayward though, Wayward has been on one, like Wayward has set new lows.
Yeah. When you look at top esports, like their carries are really insane. Their supporting cast is nowhere close to as good as.
Also, Tian has been fucking smurfing lately too. Like Tian's been playing well too.
Yeah, Tian always kind of does that. He like plays well and then he just stops playing well. You don't know what the fuck happened. The thing is, like when he plays well, he's like always he's like mentally ahead of the other jungler. And if he doesn't do that, if he's not like up camps or like in a better spot, I feel like he never is like gonna just like outplay a jungler randomly.
This might sound really crazy, but it reminds me of Shook.
Shook. Wait, how?
Like the way you described it is so shook. That was Shook. Shook the cook.
Shook wasn't didn't Shook have good mechanics? Wasn't he like mechanical genius?
He had good mechanics, but he was like a demon if he like got ahead. But if he wasn't ahead in some type of way, you know, by like,
yeah,
it's like he would get ahead in ways that weren't consistent, you know. And then if he didn't get ahead, he would just get bored and dumbass shit.
Wait, I just turned on LCK and I just saw Canyon just send it so incredibly hard. Like, he just played Nautilus like hooked into the bot turret and just died. Like, what the fuck? All right.
Oh shit, that's actually a fat series. Bro, I'm not even I'm not even looped in. What's going on? Yeah, not at all.
That's crazy. Yeah, I think I'm watching more LCK than you these days.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but nice attempt.
And I'm just only hating.
I mean, everything about
just purely watching it to hate.
There was really clean and the
nah, bro, you should. Did you see this replay? Look at Canyon, bro. The flash hook into the wall. Oh no.
Delight lashes in.
It's an absolute
I'm
horror.
watching. Let's see.
That was super popular into the Zeri meta. Okay.
That Chains of Corruption coming in. Canyon's gonna come over.
Oh shit.
The Ignite is
God damn.
going to die though, and Canyon underneath the turret will just be mown down. Genji managed to find it.
Dude, I don't know why, but it's like when you watch Damwon and when you watch like Damwon and Hanwha Life contest like the top teams, it doesn't feel close.
You don't feel too bad about this, about you know, if you're D+, but you
Yeah, I don't know. It's
look at the poke coming through here.
It's so sad. I like that one so much. It's so sad.
Yeah.
I already pressed the Q. I guess I'm dead.
Oh, they're playing with Kellen instead of Bible today.
Able to grab the cease and desist. And it's a
I wonder how they like even make these decisions.
It does mean now that
I thought Bible was doing pretty well.
On killing champions in this game. They are now going to look to transition that towards a Herald, and I think that is also going to belong to them. No real response here from
usually these roster swaps, they're based off who is going to use the stress and anxiety of the pressure to become better and break through.
Wait, did you ever do any 6-man rosters or any of that bullshit?
Really the vibe that I was getting.
Not really, no. It's like it was planned with Gilius and Kikis.
Yeah.
And he will start just hitting.
And we would just see.
Then you watch Kikis play one game and you're like, nah, this guy's just better.
Oh, like I was willing to give Gilius like a solid chance, but I don't think he was interested in this because I think he imagined it playing out different because like he wanted to have a different mid jungle duo together with him, but I didn't have the intention of moving Jizuka at all.
The mid game, the mid lane didn't go well for Jace. Showmaker didn't get any advantage there. On the bottom lane,
I can't imagine having Jizu and Gilius on the same team. I mean, we have them in call, they just argue the whole time. Imagine them on the team.
No, they played together for so long, right? So there was so much luggage there, you know.
On paper, much better here than it is for D+.
It's like some problems are better remain unsolved, but they will always linger there, you know. It will be the elephant in the room.
Just a singular static shift, not exactly.
Bro, I don't know what I'm watching right now.
Happy to tank by the
I
looks
don't
of things.
think it's good though.
Walking on in, the Nautilus starting to burn as distortion flies
Bro,
down.
Heimer's just soloing the Chovy.
Equalizer joins this pit.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, they're just getting their asses beat by Tur. Oh my god, he missed Heimer W because he didn't spread it. Okay, he gets the kill anyway.
But D+ once again losing out on these trades, and equalization of dragons is not something that they could really afford.
The setup was so strange.
Really nice in the lane as here comes Doran. Yep, Death's gonna have to flash, but there's the counter strike come through as well, and that is a very, very dead Varus. Doran might also be dead, but he does have leap strike available. No flash is going to be in as he gets the magic damage shield, and cannot look to burn him down. There we go. He goes Chovy. Kellen phenomenal.
I guess Doran was also in Griffin, but I don't put him on the same pedigree as Kanavi and Chovy.
Yeah. He was like kind of in Griffin. Like he didn't play the majority of the matches. Like he didn't start playing until summer, right? That year.
I don't remember what was the summer, and then what's his name got fired? CV Max?
CV Max, and then Sword came back.
I'll never forget the headline of the Sword interview after he got smacked on the forehead by Deshay.
What did he say?
He said, actually, Deshay is really good. He beat me this time. I was like, bro, what the hell did you think, man? That was such an absurd series.
That whole, that series was so mental. It's like, okay, so we have like this really shit top laner and a really insane mid laner.
Yeah.
Let's put the mid laner on tanks every game and rely on Sword to carry versus the Shy. Let's go, guys. That was completely crazy.
Maybe Chovy just has that wonder syndrome, where he says he sees his jungler or support play Maokai, he's like, I'll just play Maokai. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Once again, Canyon finds himself in trouble, but he's going to be able to flash away. And now Showmaker gets that Dusk Blade. He's looking for more kills as Cannon is just walking him down. He will pick up the double before he dies to Pace as Canyon finds himself a little hook onto Chovy there, and now it's Deft looking to try and grab a few of these ones. Showmaker coming round as well, and Peanut and Pace. They are going to be able to get away. Deft not biting off more than he can chew, and the mid laner is here in the mid
I don't know,
lane.
who do you think is better as the game progresses? I was thinking like this game state is good for Blue because of them having Varus Heimer, but I feel like Red Side Draft looks so strong.
I mean, I think a lot of it just comes down to how good the LeBlanc player is. I think Chovy will just, I think he'll be OP in this game.
Now on the side of Genji, and if they actually win this fight completely, then you feel even better about it because
Nice, my mother's watching. She tuned in for some JDG Billy Billy.
you know, this Hex Trigger purchase for him actually is really
Hey, nice.
getting a ton of value so far in this game.
JDG Billy. Yeah, no, that's a good series.
Before I die. Will be a kill for Paze though. Just love that he
Bro, I don't know, man.
Julio?
Like,
he's like, I have accepted.
dude, I feel like right now the problem in LCK is like, there's a lot of problems, but I think right now the top lane situation is like really bad. Like Keen just doesn't have much competition.
Somewhat of an equalization.
When you think about top 4 in the league right now, top laners, you have Keen, like just in terms of like team ranking, right? Like the top laners on the best teams are Keen, and then you have Kana, Doran, Kingen. I don't know. I still feel great about that list.
Is actually ahead, slightly, but
Yep.
you had all that CS lead, all the plate gold that the Deft was trying to get. That one.
Zika has impressed me. I think this guy has been pretty cool.
Yeah, he's really good. He's really good.
In this game. Absolutely. And the problem for D+ is that they needed to retain some level of control, some level of advantage, so that they can ask Genji to play the game their way. Because
Bro, what the fuck is this guy's name in my chat? Not Jailbait.
Any sort of answer, as they just casually take this outer turret in the mid lane.
All right.
Almost loses his
I've been watching this YouTuber called Patrick CC.
Genji now looking to head on over and grab this Drake.
Patrick Crowd Control.
Bro, he does like these documentaries, bro, about like the most random topics, but it's so like interesting. So like really well researched, and like the pacing in these videos is like super good.
Nice, nice.
It's like, what happened to Justin Bieber? And then like it just goes into depth and like really presents the information in a nice way.
Hey.
Good second screen.
Patrick Crowd Control.
Doran has teleport. He's actually going to be able to back here and pick up an item before this fight as well. I just don't think this is exactly the kind of scenario D+ is looking to fight into right now.
Why Gordon Ramsay is always angry.
That one was like super interesting. Like it was.
Yeah, there's another
This YouTuber's videos got him 5 years in prison.
Oh, that one is mental, by the way. That one is crazy.
W-empowered Q could come in, but it's not going to be enough to actually grab themselves. This Dragon is drawing, looks for the turn. There's the equalizer. He immediately flashes to get out of the way of it, and there's the piercing arrow. Drake is going to be secured here. The second one for Gen G. That is a decent little pick off, and the more
Justin Bieber barely survived Hollywood.
The better they're going to feel. Yeah.
Bro, that would actually be like pretty fun, you know? Like you create a video every like 2 weeks, and that's like your schedule. Like every like week you try to release one video. Putting like 40 hours into one piece of content as opposed to like...
I'd be like
Because
concerned.
like Twitch is all about like Twitch is McDonald's, bro. You just need to like just serve as much up as possible, as much dog shit up as possible, and it's good for you.
Yeah.
Like watch every series, like fucking like if you're playing solo queue, like who cares about your mood? Half the fucking league streamers are just raging anyway. Play as many games as possible. It's pure McDonald's.
I'd be pretty scared though to like rely on my creativity to have a consistent income. That sounds so hard.
Takes D+ a long time to be able to get to the soul point so that they can push you around the map a little bit more, or D+.
I feel the opposite. I feel like that would be like really fun.
Yeah, fun for sure. I find like it would be nice to create a video that outlasts the week that it's made in, you know?
Yeah.
That part of it I can imagine, but like if I would ever find myself like in a dip,
Yeah.
like creative dip. Alright, JDG drafting.
Yeah, maybe it's like maybe right now just the way I see it is like I have so many ideas that I just never end up doing because like how do you do it when you are like streaming and then doing all these talk shows? Like the last thing you want to do when you have time off is like create a League of Legends video or something, you know? But I feel like there's so many like topics that no one talks about. There's so many like stories that are like mega interesting. Like so much stuff you could do.
No, I definitely feel that too. Like I have like this notepad in my phone and also my PC. Like there's just like content ideas, and every time I'm like writing shit down.
In the series against JDG after the first couple of games, so teams aren't
It's
quite
messy.
ready. Don't let Ruler have the champion. He's a world skin on, and now
How can these teams be the two best in the world when they don't have the best player in the world, Carrier? Bro, sometimes the best teams are not made of the best players.
We highlighted before the series, right? That
This is what it is.
LeBlanc is one of the champions for
Like, look at T1, bro. They have the best players in the world in every position, and their team is dog shit.
Love Prodigy, thank you very much for the
Happens.
fact that I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Much love, man. Much love.
They
Thank
don't
you for
have the
starting off
magic.
the morning in the right
Dude,
way.
Yao is ready to go to sleep. He's had enough.
Like in game 1.
Renekton gets banned away. Top side now being looked at by BLG. It's interesting enough because 369, it was the Gragas in game 1 against the Renekton. But this time around, they're not going to give 369 a champion that historically he's also been very great on. As there was that question about LeBlanc, it's banned away against Yagao this time around to see if those historic come back through. As Kaiser first pick lyric,
Zaya's out,
now
so I'm
seeing
curious
JDG
the route
looking
Ruler's gonna take.
2 on the other side. Maokai Jace is open. I'm just going to throw that in.
Okay, Jace Varus, something is.
Maokai Jace is where I think you'd expect to go. JDG have been one of the big teams like banning lots of Maokai and not playing it a whole lot. So we'll see how comfortable they are with it. But I like this. You have to take away the Rakan. It's Mystic's most played champion too. But in my mind, like you think of On's whole career and you think of the Rakan. So not only are you like, is it a great pick?
All right, let's
you're
draft.
also taking it away from a guy who
Kaisa
is the
Trist.
champion.
Wait, so Trist went through the whole draft. Last draft.
The strongest 2v2s in the bot lane at the moment. On top of that, you know, they don't pick the Maokai up on
Okay,
the
so
side, so
I haven't seen Yagao play Trist. I don't think he does, no?
BLG picking 3 very strong meta champions.
He's
Yeah, I'm not
Alzir
sure.
into LB.
Jungle here is responsible.
Bro, that's crazy that
I was gonna say,
JDG
like,
prioed
question
the
about, like, why
the Rakan so high. Like they didn't just go Maokai Jace. They could have won Maokai Jace.
Yeah.
1-2.
Especially when Red is in the picture.
I would expect it to go
Yep.
bot and just have Shun pick up that Maokai. Despite the fact
Okay,
that
it's Sejuani.
they take the Maokai away, which
Ah,
does
fuck
lead
it.
to the Sejuani. So it's going to be a bit of a more interesting game. I definitely expect the pace to be a bit
I
slower.
don't really like that, by the way.
Ari ban?
Just the lanes themselves. They are incredibly
I don't
aggressive.
like when
They were so
Kanavi
down
plays
in that 2v2
Sejuani
game
because
one. They
369
wanted to
doesn't
fight,
really
but
play
now for
any
JDG,
cool
it's
carries
gonna be
with it.
taking away some of the
Or
comfortable
like there's
players
not many
from
options.
Gam now. Really, all
Yeah, I mean, he
Renekton is
just-
out well.
your meta picks are
Yeah.
off the table.
I mean, normally he would just play Renekton, yeah.
They either ban
I mean,
Ari
what
last
do you
'cause
do
it's
after
something that
Renekton?
Yagao is
Because like
comfortable
369 will
pivoting to.
just pick some fucking orange
Doesn't really
stuff,
fit
right?
with the Maokai
That's
too
fine when
well,
you have J Smith,
or
no? I
you
think that's
opt
okay.
into banning out,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
know, another top laner from
You just
mid.
ban.
So I think it depends a lot
Would
on
you?
if
I
you're
guess
gonna
you
wanna
would ban
keep
Ari
it
anyway,
like Sante on
even though enemy has Maokai.
Well, that's a good pick as well. Kasante, as you said, rulers.
I guess you don't really want to go Kasante blind. If you go Kasante blind, then you're just getting fucked. I mean, I assume they just save his pick for R5.
The Ezreal skin of his own.
What about
Who
Yo?
knows, bro? Maybe 369 could play Sejuani top. I mean, he was really insane at it when it was broken.
Feel like some of the A tier picks left remaining. As Nara actually gone instead, Lyric, not going to be.
Was Ziggy ban? Okay.
Towards any of those mid.
This is Varus, no?
Goes on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually banning out the Gnar, I'm a little bit surprised. Like, typically you see like something like a Gwen ban if they wanted to go for a Kasante here. Or
Bro, I need to get a picture with my girlfriend's grandpa.
End up going into. They might end up
He looks so similar to Yagao. Like I will show you guys a picture, and you guys will be mind blown. By the way, like it's crazy. Every time I see Yagao, I see Dieda, dude. Like.
Provides even more CC to play with. And they're just gonna I mean, Kasante actually is open for
I didn't expect this at all, actually.
Yeah.
It feels good to get it off my chest, but like it's been on my mind.
Yeah.
Yagao would be incredibly comfortable bringing out here. It could be nice to have another AD option.
Yagao, Ari?
You have the Maokai, and you also could always go an AP.
Bro, all the best mids are just starting to go back to Ari.
Bro, Merc's value is so nutty for JDG.
Been picking
Yep.
Kasante, one of the OP picks.
Merc's value is completely insane.
369 would probably hover over if it's left here, but 369 has played on more times than the Kasante.
I really don't like this Maokai Ari with
this guy again, just
tank top. Like, I just don't like it at all.
I think they would just go Poppy on 5, no? 369 Poppy here. And...
Tank at the top side.
Yeah, this game, I think, yeah.
On Kasante.
Don't go Kennen, bro, please.
Yes,
Kennen is just
Fiora.
not your champ. No, hell no.
He's like, it's not Fiora.
I fully.
I mean, he can play it, bro. Like, you know what's so sad is like you see 369 and you're like, man, this guy is not really a Fiora player. And then he goes to Worlds last year and in group stage, it's like, wait, hold on. Is he just a better Fiora player than like everyone in the fucking West? Like, is he just the best Fiora player? Like,
How about a Gwen?
Knows these matchups so well. He's been
Nah,
He's
okay.
sticking to his guns, man.
There it is.
Yeah.
So a ton of engage coming through for JDG, which is a little bit interesting when they also.
I
do have a lot of
respect that.
ranged
Like,
players from adjacent
this guy
blocks, but
clearly
also
wants to
they
just
really
win
fighting
Worlds.
for it, right?
And I can't
Because
blame him.
BLG,
Like,
full
it's
dive
cool
bomb.
to have a
Ari
skin and
jumping
win
in,
Worlds,
Kai'Sa
right?
jumping in, you know,
Yeah.
CC coming out from the realm to Kasante. So it's gonna be a lot about the CC.
I
from
don't know, like,
JDG
some top
being
laners
used
really want to
protect
play Akshan and
deep
Fiora.
ruler and Knight to make sure
Honestly,
they're
so
able to survive
I
the
don't
onslaught.
hate
So
Fiora.
it's
I
kind of a
think
nice
Fiora
change
is
of
actually
pace
quite
for
good
BLG.
sometimes,
There's
but
like getting more aggressive tools in
he's
this game
always
too.
playing tanks. It's
So
like
do
so
you play for
consistent.
range here?
Like
Again,
he
we've got
will
JC
automatically
saying,
play
you
good
know,
on tanks because
keeping
he's
the
like
carry
practicing it so
safe.
much.
Does Ruler go poke here as well, or do you need
Yeah.
one hit
You know when we lost
but
in
it's also
Brazil?
just good for the team. Like, look at his fucking carries, bro.
That's what
You have
I'm
Knight
thinking
Ruler, you
too,
don't need to
because
carry. I
definitely
mean, the
feel
thing is, like, on
you're
previous
going to
teams,
see
like,
that
he's
damage dealing with things
been
like
someone who's, like, wanted to
Kasante
carry, you know?
such an annoyance
Yeah.
later on.
I mean,
And
even on
BLG have so many ways of
like
getting
last
things
year,
done.
if you look at his champion pool last year, right? Like his most played last year
You probably already did.
on JDG.
I wouldn't
His
be
most played is
surprised
Kennen, 22 games, then Jace 12 games, Scion 12, then
steamroll your
GP
way through the
11.
game.
Damn, dude. He
So,
actually
like-
was only carry.
Yeah. So he was playing like I mean, he started playing more tanks in like summer when it became better.
Frontline if it goes a distance. You have a, you know,
So then he has like after that he has Gragas 10 games, then Sejuani, then Gwen, Gnar, Renekton. I mean, he can play everything. But if you look early in his career, man, like
I mean, they're both gods at this
I
point.
mean,
The
he was
fact is
just-
that
I mean, he was just that guy, bro. He'd play all the carries, and you couldn't get this guy to play tank.
Maybe he realized at some point what roster he's in. Like this JDG roster, maybe something clicked, and he was like, I just need to be insane on tanks, you know? Or his like coaches told him that.
Finals.
Yeah.
He's got a world championship in that as well. He's got an LPL championship.
Bro, I
Yeah,
just
Yamato.
looked
Yeah.
season 13. I looked at how many games they played.
Elk has been to MSI once.
JDG,
That was last
they're
split.
81
Elk has
and
been to
23
LPL finals once.
this
That was
season.
last split. outside of
JDG's
that,
played.
Elk has
They've played over
never
100
been
games
in
this
an
season.
LPL
They're
final.
81 and
What?
23, almost 80% win rate. What
Oh.
the fuck?
Year, and he's standing up
Jesus.
to someone like
Oh,
Ruler.
man.
That is a
Has so
crazy
many
stat line.
accolades, it takes up half the
It's
sheet, mate.
absolutely mental.
That's
They've
what
played
he did with
104
Gear, but
games
again,
already.
We all know the story of Ruler. Elk is going to try
Actually,
and build his
Casa
win
flamed the
today
shit out of
as our
369
spot for a seed at
for
Worlds,
playing
the first
shitty
seed
Gragas.
at Worlds.
Yep.
Not, excuse me, only if the championship.
Dude, how
were to
toxic is
clean myself
Casa?
up. The
I would
first
never
seed
do
in
that
the
to my
world
teammate.
right
Never
now.
ever
Because
would
no
I
one's
go
locked
that
in Worlds,
far
but
to
today,
insult a
someone
champion
will, before
ability,
any other
like
region, BLG
like-
JDG gets
Like their
through.
ability to play a champion.
yeah, that is like the furthest you can go. That's like the line you shouldn't cross. You can insult their mother, their father. You can do,
Oh, okay. All right. Now I know what type of teammate Gilius is. Now
but
it's fine.
don't insult the guy on the champion, bro. He's gonna get scarred for the rest of his life.
LGJ, let's go.
Or maybe he'll just become the best in the world at it if he's Chinese. Who knows?
They'll at minimum lock in second seed.
Yeah.
So they'll at least have enough.
Obviously, there was a joke with the father and mother. I would never insult anyone's parents. I'm just saying, like my point is that that is a line you shouldn't cross as a pro player. Don't insult people on their champion abilities. Insult them in another way, you know, if you have to.
This,
just like
this is a
alter, like,
terrible thing. It
intelligence.
is. I don't know if you're joking, you're doing a bit. Like,
Okay, so I actually
Oh, no.
okay. No. It's this is bad. Let me get out fast. If you have to flame your teammate and do it right, if you have to flame your teammate, don't flame it on the champions. Try to take it in a different direction, other than champions. That's my point.
I think it's perfectly fine. Like if someone's playing a champ like shit, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? You can't play now, dude. Why are we playing this?
Really?
Damn. I really hate the why are we playing this? Because then I feel like you just end up like in this like really like reductive mentality where it's like, oh, we can't play this, we can't play that. Like, yeah.
I don't like it, Yamato, personally, but
It depends on the framing of it. It's like, bro, it's like a player locks in Kiana because he says he's ready to play it and runs it down. It's like, why the fuck do you want to play Kiana here? Fucking prepare this shit. Fucking go and practice. Don't waste everyone's time.
But you're also a coach and I'm a player, right? Like, I think you have the right to do that. And I don't think I have a right as a teammate to flame.
Obviously, it's like the way you have to deliver the information needs to be with some kind of intent.
We just need to see JDG able to execute, but you hit on it.
And through that intent, you'll be able to convey a message that's useful.
Bro, I played ads 5 minutes ago and I'm just now my ad manager just says ads starting soon.
Oh,
So
no.
I don't know what that means, like, because I played it a long time ago and it's just like I don't know when soon is, bro.
Stop fast,
When is
guys.
soon?
Stop fast, else you're getting sniped.
I don't know. Dude, Twitch is like whatever, man.
Oh, they're gonna miss the huge 4v4 on bot lane
Look at this, bro.
if they don't sub right now.
So dumb. Whatever.
Hell, missing can have multiple opportunities to look for the engage, look for the CC.
Because it's also like the Karsa thing, right? Maybe Karsa said it the best way possible. Like, I don't know 369, I don't know the relationship between them. Maybe this was the best way for him to say it to him. Maybe this was the best way for him to realize.
Yeah, I mean, he made him the best in the world, so like, probably was.
Maybe.
Like, he became literally the GOAT, so like...
Now there's something to that. Okay, that I will never forget, and I think there's a lot of pain in it. Okay.
Yeah, no, that okay was like, all right, stop, man, please. Like, I
Yeah,
understand.
I'm already.
Like, I get the point.
You killed me already. Like, leave me alone
Yeah.
now. Like,
He's like, I'll just become the best in the world, only to escape this pain.
I'm not sure if the wave bouncing back just yet, but he's
Just as a final thing, I think it's like the way you communicate with people really differs from person to person, right? It's like some people need a gentle touch, some people need to be told they are shit, some people need to...
that's a good point. Yeah.
But rather with the wave crashing in, as you suggested, Lyric,
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, he has the touch, yeah.
Alright, we take it.
Earlier. Oh, nice.
It's
The ads decided to play right then. Cool. No, we were just stuck on that for like, for what, 7 minutes? Nice. That's a good system, bro. I like that.
Fine, bro, like, they will come back.
A summoner for that exchange, but JDG, I mean, the fact that you go 1 for 1.
I don't know, bro. It's just like, why can't Twitch just make their buttons work Like there's so many buttons on the side that just don't work. Like this button doesn't work. The other one that never works is like when you say to like record your like videos, like publish my videos when I'm done. Like that one just randomly turns off.
Oh, I have that too. That's really fucking annoying.
My export button never works. I have to like spam press it.
That's my whole point. Is half the buttons on the site just don't work. Like.
I think On just thought he was tanking
Do you guys have that too? That it only Twitch only allows you to play ads when you have enough viewers?
Oh no.
No.
I always run ads when I start the stream when no one's watching. Just to be a homie.
Oh, you guys just have enough viewers all the time, I guess. When I'm at 25 viewers consistently, I cannot play ads. When I get rated by you guys, then I can actually play ads.
Spam ads.
Yeah, man's gotta eat, man.
It doesn't feel like either team has really asserted like strong presence over the bot lane 2v2 so far, where they can just outright start one up. So it looks like maybe just gonna end up trying to find ganks towards bot once again.
Shun is starting to drag it off. He will be on a ward as he encroaches down in this territory bot side. Ruler missing, getting pressured a lot more, and Lyric. This game, I will say, Shun is a lot more proactive towards his bot lane first.
Elk is taking a lot of damage here. I wonder.
Yeah, Elk has no flash.
However,
nice snack.
I don't know if this is good. Okay.
Oh
my
cleanse,
God.
Good cleanse.
Oh,
Good charm. Yeah.
damn.
Oh, that's just game, bro.
Oh my God. Everything is just on fire.
Damn.
Everything is burning, by the way. Okay. It's over, bro.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
but
it's
video gaming.
It's not any Drake, by the way, they're getting. It's a fucking hextech. It's actually pretty big.
Jace
is eating good.
I thought the low health bars of people like Elk and On would have.
Oh, Knight is just gonna do it.
Oh, are they sniffing?
JDG,
Oh, I like the sniff.
Wow, what kind of dominance is that? 4 versus 1? Oh, actually?
Oh, he got canceled. He's dead.
Oof.
That's level Drake.
Oh my God.
That was level 7 with the Dirk. That would have been lethalus.
Yeah. It's okay, bro. We had our support suicide here so that they ruin their tempo and we get Drake. Perfect.
Actually, huge Drake, yeah. But Kanavi's play is such a psycho play. If he misses the skew, like,
No, it's really bad. I don't like this at all. Like going over the wall here, like when the guy has, I mean, when the guy has cleanse and you know that Ari has first move, I think it's like solo queue play.
Yeah.
I don't think you do this first. Top tier players, you let them start Drake and then you sniff. If that's what they're trying to do.
To cement them all those kills and really just taking advantage of a back timing coming out from Knight, which is why he was still catching a wave in mid.
Because like even if you kill him, right, like you're still dead 100%. It's like nice, we went 1 for 1, I guess.
I think if he just did the chunk and walked away, I think he would have won
And
the
he walked
situation.
away? I mean, I guess he just flashes over the wall. He has to flash back.
Yeah.
Hard, yeah. Maybe he gets away, actually.
Maybe
Yeah,
he can
if he
also like
flashes,
walk
then
towards
it's like-
Rakan and Varus. I don't remember the exact position. Because I think Ari wasn't close enough.
He's just trying to squeeze a 1 for 1, so in his head, I think, because Knight is sitting the mid tower, you know. But yeah, it's like such a flip. I would not.
Why did this reset?
Because he fucked it up.
But how? Like how did it reset? He was just in the thing.
No, he like pulled it and then pulled back. Like he walked away from the circle.
Yeah, but I looked like he walked back into the circle.
Yeah, I mean, that shit is bugged, bro. What can I tell you? Like,
Yeah, I know.
That's
That's my point. Like, yeah.
Of
My
course,
point is
the
that
game
it's
is bugged,
bugged.
bro. Every day, stuff like my pet was going fucking nuts yesterday. In my jungle, and my pet is flying to the moon. By the way.
It's weird because it is kind of game breaking. Like it's kind of mental.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, if he gets out, he's okay.
Thank you, ma'am. He says
he's
dead as fuck, bro. Yeah, just die.
But he's sticking around, trying to buy some time. No one's coming to help him.
Grasp.
He actually fucked them up though. Like they're pretty low now. What the fuck?
Online this game too.
yeah.
Great job by BLG. Shun, I mean, finding so
But
many.
when did 369 lose flash? I didn't even see.
Something on the opposite side by stealing away some jungle
I
camp.
think they
Assume
showed.
Kazante just ulted him.
Are aware that it's happening. We can see where On's position is on the minimap, and even Yagao backing off a little bit, just in case.
I think this is a mistake by Kanavi.
And how much
Oh, never mind. He gets a red anyway. I thought he should take red before Raptors, but
I think he should have taken red insta as well.
yeah.
Just toying with danger as well. On not going to get the root down. Elk's coming in.
Okay, he got both. He's chilling. Sejuani is so broken.
As Chains of Corruption going to be used, cleanse away. Elk still gets.
I don't know. For me though, you have the option to go
Now again,
Jace Maokai. You should just take that shit. Like almost no one's getting Jace Maokai anymore.
Gonna back off for now. Looks like at the end of the day,
Except in Europe.
Not really much we'd be able to do
And
on the
NA.
Herald push here. And now we're getting
And then they lose
No, but
anyway.
you cannot forget about. No. Actually,
Are people
don't
even
forget.
getting Jace Maokai in Europe?
But don't forget about BLG Sejuani. It's actually really scary.
Pretty much any skirmish that
Yeah.
happens right now, BLG should just
Well,
be favored.
I guess both do have the Rakan goats in the lobby, so I can get it.
So maybe
Like-
there's some opportunities there for you to try to look
Like
for a
on and
bit of
missing.
quickness, but that would be relying on
I
LG
think
isolating
JDG's
the
coach
situations
just wants
like
to
this.
avoid Bin on a melee bruiser. Like he just wants to put Bin on a tank, the JDG coach. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna take away Seju, just limit Bin and playing a tank. But it's not really working out this game, you know?
I mean, Ben learned how to play Cassante this whole split. Like he's just been learning this champion. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a hard player to beat. I mean, you gotta worry about Sejuani with him, but you're also gonna worry about his Cassante now, right?
Yeah.
Who are the Chicago Bulls, guys? Are JDG the Pistons?
No.
Is Billy Billy the Chicago Bulls or are JDG the Bulls?
JDG are the Bulls for sure.
Yeah, JDG are the Bulls.
Okay. They have
Now a lot's gonna come down
Michael
to
Jordan, AD carry, and then they have just
on JDG, but again, how like the
Yeah, Knight is Scottie Pippen.
You know, Elk to be able to fly.
Fucking 369 is just Dennis Rodman, bro. He just does all the dirty work.
Yeah, he's Dennis for sure.
Yeah.
Because I think those are the worst case scenarios for
there's
JDG.
3 Dennis Rodmans.
BLG being able to get past the front line.
Oh my god, that was so clean.
Yeah. Dude, I remember like seeing a clip backstage and Knight and 369. This is like when they were playing on Knight was playing on top,
Weird mistake too went on.
and they were backstage. They're like, we're like Shaq and Kobe because you know like 369 is a lot bigger than Knight. And then Knight's like, yeah, but remember, Kobe got one more championship than Shaq.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I just thought that shit was like so like I don't know. It's made me like them so much.
Funny how Kobe always says if Shaq just like actually trained like him, he would be probably
Yeah,
the
he
GOAT.
would've won. Yeah.
But yeah, Shaq was just in Kobe's eyes lazy. Probably not lazy for normal people, but
No,
Kobe's
he-
just like a different beast, right?
I mean, even Shaq would say, like, you watch his own interviews. He said he would like take months off, you know, in the off season. He would just be chilling.
Yeah.
In front of these upcoming neutrals, considering that they've already controlled the tempo for the first 2.
Yeah, there's something about that where I mean, Shaq also became an insane businessman. Oh,
Yep.
bro, like I saw a video about what he actually owns. That guy is balling. He invested
Yeah.
good.
Yep, he did.
If you missed it, this is the 20.
I feel like Shaq also, with the size of him, probably is very injury prone, dude. Like,
I mean, later on in his career, but early on, he was just a tank. Like everyone else was injury prone when they got near him. It was the opposite, bro. Like,
No room for permafrost as topside continues being hovered up exceptionally since
yeah, he was the fucking diesel.
he's pummeling 369. And he's back against Turret as Elk walks into the lane.
Oh
and
my
here we
god.
go, Chains of Corruption is cleansed away, missing, jumps in with the quick
Oh.
touch, but as soon as Elk flashes out,
You
Still
take
gonna
it?
die. He's still gonna die.
it's Knight who will fly through.
oh
Holy
Jesus.
hell, the damage
Yeah,
is-
Damn,
she
bro,
outs
wait,
a
you need
massage like
more
that.
damage. What the fuck?
He just turns on that guy and they just eat
And then they
Elk
just dive
later.
after. Yeah.
Exit. Ugh. Yeah, go
Maybe they
TP too.
just take the TP now and they just they leave.
Damn, they're fucking them, dude.
It's kind of JDG.
It's
taking
JDG's
advantage
winning.
of some of the like rotations on the map, maybe.
They're actually doing stuff.
Going with some unexpected
JDG has
plays of
2
their own,
Drakes,
but
guys.
down to bottom.
That's mental.
3 picks, right?
Also the best ones, like-
I don't know.
What would have happened? BLG should have
It's
been able to
crazy.
some of the earlier
You see 369 dying top, you see them getting triples. in the bot side. It doesn't matter.
How the fuck are they on
Very close to
like Drakes? They're on 2 Drakes.
with an Ornn on the team, you know that gold
Seems
valley's
crazy to me.
probably gonna be more disingenuous.
Blue side doesn't have sums for it too.
So, still
No
Bin
TPs.
is in a position where he wants to continue taking this all out, or rather threaten one.
I always respect Ornn players, man. I respect like a solid Ornn player.
Yeah, me too.
It's kind of insane. Again, you know that game one we were
Like people make it seem like Ornn is like mega unskilled, but like the difference between a top tier Ornn and
even though BLG
Ornn that's just getting gapped is like massive.
About European Ornns, like I hate to compliment this guy right now, but after yesterday, but
Yeah, Wonder.
Wonder is the
Yeah.
best Ornn I've ever seen in Europe. Like
Yeah,
on
no,
a
he
high,
is.
he's the best Ornn ever. Like it's just crazy what he did.
Yep.
Permafrost is going to be there. I mean, this Rel has been caught.
Bro, they can't go too deep here. Oh.
Oh,
Wait, Ruler auto
Oh.
Shun once? Oh, Yagao is actually wait, Yagao was chunked by Knight. He was eating some shock blasts. Nah, bro, we can't lose this game. We have to win. We have to win. Bro, Ruler,
what
the fuck?
Wait, no reset for Ari though, unfortunately.
Dude, this guy, I don't know, bro. He's infected by LPL. I don't know what happened to this guy.
Wait, really?
Oh,
Still have Statue after all this?
Oh, it was down, yeah.
Nah,
Originally, I
bro.
think, right?
It's just fucking over.
Nah, JDG, the Grand Slam.
I mean, I think that they could lose to another team, but I think they just have so much mental edge versus BLG. Because I swear BLG is like playing better right now, and I think the meta is better for them than it was for JDG. Like their understanding was better. And then they just come into this and they just can never win, I guess.
I think support matchup is not good for BLG. Missing is too much of a chat for On.
On is a
Yeah.
psycho usually, but he's gotten caught plenty in these two games.
I mean, Psycho works versus players, but not versus Giga chats. You know?
Yeah.
And then wanting to
Missing is like, yeah, he's so good.
The damage not exactly there.
He's
And I
insane.
guess
Yeah.
it just looked all a little too enticing for him.
Also, when I saw his entrance, like the Undertaker, I knew it was him.
Yeah. Did you see the entrance, Yamato?
No, I didn't. He did
did
the
the-
Undertaker?
He
No,
did
with
the
the
off with your
eyeballs?
head, bro.
Oh,
No,
okay. I thought he like
Off
just.
with your head, bro.
Okay. I thought they did the eyeballs, you know, like showing the world his eye whites. Ah.
Bro, imagine last year, like I had to use so much self-control when I have to like when I listen to an NA caster talking about how Missing is just in the support pool.
Oh.
He's just like average support. Like that take, like I was. Oh man, I was using maximum self-control. I'm like, nope, this is bait. This is how I get banned again. Like, if I say what I think, I'm in
Missing
big
got
trouble.
rooted. No W.
BLG win, maybe?
No.
No,
Look at
no.
Ruler on the side. Oh man.
Khanap got sent.
But the charm doesn't find its way. JDG with numbers advantage. As Bin tries to flip.
It's really a 3-0, man.
Right the wrongs.
Bro, if I say what I think, I'll be suspended 6
You will
months.
not be leaving, old
Yeah,
friend.
it's I don't know, bro. They can't beat this team.
Doorbell of death. I can hear it in the distance.
I know what's gonna happen game 3 though.
I feel like, I don't know, blue side is so short ranged, like it's so hard to squeeze.
But their position was like unlosable in this game.
Have you guys noticed how
True.
Bin was not part of this game when the game was over? Like, Bin is gonna go backstage and say, motherfuckers, I'm picking Jax next game. Figure out the rest. And then we're gonna see
But Jax is
Bin
banned
come
every game. Jax is permanent banned.
first 3.
They should
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that. I feel like the Zika tech. I like the Zika tech where you just pick Gwen after an act and out and just play a little blind Gwen.
Then get Seju for Xun and let Bin cook Fiora or Gwen. Then they do that.
The issue is they don't want to play Tristan, they only have J Smith as AD.
Bro, forget all the rest of the draft Yamato. It's all about Bin. Let the others just fill in. Who gives a
But
fuck?
I mean, like this is kind of the difference between like Bin when he's ahead and 369 when he's ahead. If 369 is ever ahead, he's like walking down river perma. He's like always walking through this tri-bush. He's always walking through enemy jungle, and he's just gonna like sit behind mid lane.
Missing comes in for the counter flank as Bin now teleports in, but
Also,
When
they-
Bin's ahead, he just keeps on like shitting on you in lane. You know, he's like making this 10 CS lead in lane, a 20 CS lead, a 30 CS lead.
Gone too far.
Oh, he got
Nice,
kidnapped.
An enemy with him, but under
Oh,
he got
gets
one, bro.
one. Oh
He
my
took your guy with
god.
him.
How can he kill someone there?
I don't know, bro, because he actually autoed. He like knows how his champion works. Like he used his Q and he auto attacked.
And you're right, you'll take the
What a
trade every
little
day of the week.
squeeze.
Mid laner for support. Ruler, not even here, just pushing out, denying a
You know what
lane,
pisses me
denying
off
experience
from
in
players
mid
is like they get kidnapped like this and you see them trying to like survive. That pisses me off. Like where they don't realize that they just like that they just need to fight. And they just have to fight.
That might be game,
Whatever
by the way.
happens, happens. Like
That
just
might be
use their
game.
abilities, do damage. Like,
Never mind.
It's very hard to do Nash against Bazooka Joe, dude. Look at him. Fucking
Yeah,
knight.
you're right.
Get spurned,
I thought
but
they
Elk
kept.
takes advantage of the fact and look for those kind of like cross map picks of sorts, be able to join the fight out of nowhere.
I don't know, watching JDG is like fucking watching Moon play Warcraft 3, you know, he's just fucking microing every fucking unit.
On Soul Point.
Yep.
Knight now has gotten so much gold. I believe he's about a full item up on Yagao.
Hang on. It's Cassante. He doesn't have all out.
Wait a second.
So he needs
Okay.
Knights, does he know? Does he know?
Yeah, he has no ult, though.
We're gonna try and get him next to the wall, but Ben
Oh, shit.
get the flash at the very least. A twisted band finds
Yields.
nothing, or rather Nature's grasp with Shun. Gets
He
hit
will
in the
yield.
face.
Did you guys see what Ben did there? He faked that he had ult.
As they can't find anything
But he didn't
else.
have ult. He just faked
Yep.
it. And Knight flashed.
BLG are able to get a flying cart in the meantime.
So BLG bringing it right back. Doesn't matter that JDG were able to find a couple of good plays earlier
What
on.
is
but that
missing?
third
I know
Again,
what is
we're back
missing.
even.
Yeah,
Take
it's
the
all
stock
about
and
Ben.
never mind,
It has to be
apparently
Gwen or
play on
Fiora.
stock. Is this
Yeah, and
the-
Seju.
okay,
It
so
has
this
to be
is
Seju
the
next game for
original
Xun.
shenanigan
They can win, actually.
that we had up towards the
Just
top
put Ben
side.
on a carry.
A lot of actually key abilities kind of missing at first. Accelerated Shock Blast not hitting, but
Cassandra is not enough.
Honestly, that Nidalee draft they did was pretty fucking base too.
Yeah. Dude, how crazy is that Missing just turns on R like he knows that like R damage is enough to kill?
Yeah. What was it? Was it Nidalee Renekton?
Yeah, Nidalee, Renekton. I'm trying to remember the mid lane pick. But it was something with CC.
They can cook that, but I think, I don't know, Nidalee with JDG sounds kind of tough to play.
Guarantee this kill for the side of BLG.
It goes to
I'm
Elk.
just thinking about options.
650 gold
Yeah.
shutdown means 3 items fast approaching.
We have to get
remember
desperate,
that
yeah.
The early game was that bot side that for Elk was going pretty decently.
Yeah,
at
but
least
they
better
just-
than the first game. So Elk seems like he's a saving grace in Lyric. What we know
Okay.
about BLG this year with this new
Knight is choking, bro. He missed the shock blast. He missed his gate.
GG.
He can't handle the pressure. He's a choker. I always knew it.
He actually is a choker,
Yeah, he's a choker.
Well, it's like in this blue side draft, bro, they're trying to force JDG to ban Zaya, but they just said no. I mean Kaiser, sorry. They just said no. We're gonna get Jace. Fuck you.
Oh no, he's not a choker. He's an international choker. That's I forgot the narrative.
Bro, he heard you talking shit, bro. Stop, like, on, just go one
Yeah,
shot.
no, I was wrong. He's an international choker. He just can't play internationally. That's why JDG will never win anything. His Knight's on the team.
4v5 in light of one of the most important objectives here in this game that could lead to match point if JDG find the fight.
Wait, I think Knight just heard Perks talking shit. You remember when Perks joined Discord and he said Knight is so
That's
bad
so
compared
cursed,
to Chovy.
actually.
Yeah, that's so
He's like Knight is just so shit. Like this guy's even close to the best mids in the world. Then he just like dicks everyone. Holy. And then fucking Perks got set 10th place. Like God really just put him in his place. Like, he got put in his place so
in the
quickly.
worst way, in the worst way.
Oh
my god, he
God.
heard you talking shit, stop!
Giving them a dragon.
What the fuck is this?
It's fucking Oppenheimer.
But that's not going to stop them from going forward.
Nature's grasp flies across
Douche.
the
Oh.
Kanavi to take it up 3
Yeah,
times
goat.
as well. The poke
Oh,
follows
look at that
through.
Seju.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
Oh
god.
my god, Ruler just fucking sniped him with that ult.
It doesn't matter though.
Ah, it's just over.
Wow.
The positioning. Oh, such a team, bro. Fuck. He's gonna win
5-0.
again.
5-0.
Oh my.
Soul plus
Look at the
Nash.
Sejult. Look at the Sejult.
How does Ruler not have
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, I saw the Sejult and the Varus ult and I was like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, they just know.
Trying to all in and just getting taken out so fast. That's Soul. That's Baron.
It's so unfair, man. Look at them. They're just a hive mind.
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
How close it looks.
They're fucking.
They have language barrier in their team. Can you see the language barrier?
Why that language barrier thing? That it's like, bro. There's so many. I've worked with many European players that don't have any fucking communication skills. Like that's a fucking.
My eyes were on Ruler the whole time. He's like, oh, Ruler's chilling. Ruler's chilling. Ruler's fine. We see come out.
Oh.
Glacier Prison. Come out from the Sejuani right away.
That was nasty.
Yeah, just members jumping in. Oh, just so much CC quickness. Magnet Storm doesn't end up mattering.
Damn.
And then Ruler doesn't even have to use anything.
What is happening?
They all
Holy.
dive in. They all dive in straight to things like the quickness, like the knock-up, the knockback.
Nah, BLG wants to go next fast. They're saving energy for game 3. I like this is gonna be a 5-game series.
They
Don't worry
better
about
save. They better save energy for
You go to Metal Cops.
Finals.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
They're just saving energy. They're just gonna run it down in the next 2 minutes. The game's gonna end. We go game 3. Bin is gonna lock in Fiora or Gwen, and we have a series.
it's like so mental, man. Like I don't know. With BLG, they just can't win. They're so mental gapped.
Don't worry about it, bro. Bin is done with this shit. He gave his team the chance to draft, and now he's gonna take over the draft.
The big muscular guy, Ocean Soul, a massive gold lead. Now Elder on the board. BLG the ones defending as this.
Honestly, the Jace players of the top 4 teams. Jesus Christ.
We have a minute 45 left.
Yep.
I'm sorry, now you just got me imagining Orn in a mosh pit because that really would be something. But like you said,
The caster. Did you guys hear that? The mosh pit thing?
Yeah.
The problem is, JDG aren't showing on any other lanes.
Actually, good one.
Here we go.
Oh.
God, that's a great ulti from Ruler.
Oh my god, 369 just missed his R. He missed his R, his fucking thing in the wall. Holy shit. What the fuck? What happened to 369?
Against match point, it feels like as they just have to dot the I's and cross the T's.
It's time for the Zika strat.
2-0 into this upper bracket finals.
What's the Zika strat? Just the Gwen on 3?
Gwen on 3 into Benz.
You have tools to work with. On the side
How does he pick Fiora? Zika?
On 5.
I don't know.
No Viking
5,
in the
okay.
backline. 369 just stands there. Again, he's a loose unit, cannot be stopped as Bin has to defend, but with one Nexus turret down, another about to drop. There he goes again. 3 versus
Bro, the first
5.
BO5 that Billy JDG played was actually pretty fucking close.
Oh my god, did you see that damage from Knight?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Man, it's just, oh my god.
Dude, the damage
Bro,
is
they
unreal.
should have stayed in the fountain. They're giving them too much, like, momentum.
Oh, they just saved so much energy. 27-minute loss is good for BLG. Like JDG's adrenaline is on the uprise right now. They're gonna drop in game 3. BLG just needs momentum from early game. Next game.
Mate, this is a Tuesday for them, dude. They're stone cold. They got that AC blowing them in the back.
Okay,
JDG is on cloud 9 right now, and they're gonna get humbled by Bin game 3. We will have a series, guys.
Bro, they installed these ACs so the American viewers can't talk shit on the LPL. That was like the only edge America had.
I believe it got up to about like a 2K gold lead for BLG, and then just like
Bro, Saudi Arabia heard the world talking shit about their weather for their football players. They installed fucking ACs in their football stadiums.
That shit is mental. Like I can't believe that's even a thing. It's
You
like
know how expensive that is?
the bro. I don't know.
AC in a football stadium, bro. Like what the fuck?
But it just sounds like Saudi Arabia and like these countries, Arab Emirates, they are playing Sims with money hacks, you know?
Who was gonna get on top of Ruler, and then everyone else jumps in.
The Arab Emirates, like the fact that they built a miniature world map out of fucking big stones in the water, where each country costs like 100 million. It's the dumbest shit ever.
Whether you want to say that or not.
It's like people have to had like must have had like the worst working conditions ever, because it's like weird. It's like airy when you go to the Arab Emirates. It's like you work at the gas station, and then you have a lot of like most people that work like the tough jobs, like all of the fucking work is just like people from Asian countries that are just sending money back, and they just live and work in fucking extreme conditions.
Yeah, that's crazy. That seems inhumane, but
yep.
like, you know, I mean,
know they have the skill level to do it. Again, now like the mental fortitude.
Alright, guys, and at this note, I will mute now and watch the next UFC fight. I hope you guys didn't give up on BLG yet. Like, it's quite important that we stay on track. It's not over yet.
We're just enjoying some good ass League of Legends, bro.
Yeah.
Just don't give up on Bin, okay? Like, breaks my heart. I see you.
Second to none. And I guess it's why, like.
Wait, what is Cajo's title?
If they can keep winning,
sponsored Der Exorcist Bekenntnis of Zeller trailer. What the fuck? What do I?
Is that a bounty?
Click on us. Yeah, like it looks like he got fucking hacked.
We've never
okay.
had a road in League of Legends now. Of course, we've got to get JDG, get to the finals, and win that finals.
I'm thinking about it. Actually, I feel like we're getting.
Oh, it's German. Bro, what the fuck is that?
It doesn't matter. So far,
Does he even speak German?
Explosive, and they have been by all rights.
Maybe he's lived in Germany a while.
And showing us why this team, as a 5-man unit, is so successful. I mean, look at Knight.
All right.
Yagao came down, got the kills, set up Elk for success. But Knight stayed mid, he chilled out, and then all of a sudden, 11-0 at 7. He's got 40% KP, or rather damage, excuse me. Knight carried the game on the Jace. It is just insane.
Oh my god, somebody just... What the fuck?
Crazy, right?
Wait, somebody just... A Chinese fan just donated $100 through like the Twitch.
Oh shit.
He's a JDG best, and he's got a Chinese username. Damn. Okay. Hey, thank you for the $100. I appreciate that. What the fuck? I'm eating good today.
I'm excited to see
Holy moly.
Game 3, but I am really hoping that BLG can overcome and that BLG can again make it a bit more of a competitive series because they're a good enough team to do so.
Holy.
They really are, and again, BLG have been our
bro,
best team in the regular season.
Billy is just completely mental, by the way. It's so insane. The video of BLG versus Top Esports.
I didn't see that. It's good.
Yeah. I mean, I just did like, yeah. I released the video. It was, yeah. I mean, it was just insane viewership. Like 220K
you mean
a
like
day.
that? Okay, okay.
Yeah. And apparently you can can you add to videos on Billy where you can do like the first half and then you can release it and then you can add the second half? Because I think that happened to this video. Did I see Odo's reaction? No, I didn't see Odo's reaction. All right, let's watch this. What was Odo's reaction? I mean, he could have went so much harder. That's not that bad. Just reap what you sow. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just think the Koi roster moves make no sense.
I'm sorry for the interrupting. Can you guys watch my stream for the next 10 seconds? I mute again, okay? 10 seconds, okay? Of your time, both of you. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yamato ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is that the... Oh shit! Flying
wait,
me!
is that the guy that says my balls was hot?
Yeah.
What's his name? Derek Lewis? What's his name?
Derek Lewis.
Derek
is
Lewis.
his nickname The Beast?
My balls was hot. I understand. I love that clip. Holy shit.
Bro, I wouldn't... I'm happy I'm not a UFC fighter, man.
Yeah?
That just looks like hell. Because that would be my weight class, you know? Like...
Yo, holy shit. Wait, he just beat his ass in 30 seconds. What the fuck? This was yesterday?
Damn. Oh, he's already taking off his
Oh,
pants.
he's taking off his pants? What is he doing, bro? No, Sean, this is so mental, bro. This is so mental, man. This guy is different. What the hell? He took off his pants instantly.
Tate?
What the fuck is going on? Look at everyone in the ring. They're just laughing. He beat this guy's ass. What the fuck?
Boom.
This was yesterday. He beat his ass in 30 seconds.
Bro, there's no greater humiliation than this. Like, this guy probably trained like 4 months, and then he just gets beaten down like this. He just gets kneed in the head.
Yeah. Now I wonder how you feel like the day after a UFC fight. You know, it's like, I mean, like your face. Like, can you even like live like a human, or are you just fucking laying down, just paralyzed?
Oy.
Wait, I'm pretty sure you can't show anything UFC based on stream.
Yeah,
like, you can't even show like clips, right?
It's really fucked. Even sound, like their DMCA is on point.
Yeah, their DMCA is next level.
I'm just watching the highlight now. Poirier Gaethje. I didn't see how it ended. Oh! Holy fuck!
Wait, what did you see?
Oh! I just look at the general, but yeah, don't show us through.
Oh shit. All right, Dom1 versus Genji. So Genji ended up winning the last game. Wait, how did Genji win the last game? Did Dom1 just walk to an objective and throw up again?
Okay, I'll delete this so I don't spoil Gilligan.
All right, I played the ads. Let's see if they actually go this time. Okay, they worked. They worked. Nice, nice, nice.
It's just a head kick meta.
Big.
Just want to see how big Pereira is. Oh, he looks massive.
很久没打比赛了吧，但是我们一直很积极的在训练吧，就是各方面的一些东西都在加强吧。
Damn, they're making progress in all aspects.
Everyone's done that.
很多次了吧，就算是比较了解。
How scary is that, man? You see a team like JDG that's so good, and they're like, yeah, you know, been training hard, we're making progress everywhere.
我觉得季后赛这个版本的话 ，AD 的选择是很多样化的。然后作为辅助的话，就是看拿到什么英雄吧，然后把英雄特性发挥出来，就帮助团队这样子。我觉得 BLG 下路组这次季后赛打法的话，比以前更强了吧，然后更加的凶悍，有点疯狂。然后我们的话就是保持好自己的状态，就是积极面对就可以。 距离决赛的话就剩一步之遥了吧，然后
Just watching Gilius.
You're watching Gilius?
Yeah, I'm having my second monitor and my man just paused on the ring girls.
Fucking Gilius, man. Never change Gilius. Oh my god, I just saw Delight absolutely fucking shit on Kana. Oh my god. That was a highlight. That's on Reddit. Did you see this?
I didn't see.
the light W'd and predicted that Kano would flash the combos, so he W'd and then Q flashed and got him. Like, oh, it was so insane.
Is it on stream right now?
Yeah. I mean, you have to go back, but yeah. The light is actually just the GOAT.
Queen, Delight, and Lehen.
It's basically this death of Renekton.
Yes.
Okay.
Very. Yeah.
Helping the
Went
team
around for
find more picks. Really going back and forth, setting JDG up for success.
But I'm inspired.
Going up against his longtime
He
rival.
dies his way out. I don't know whether he activated it though, as there's the flash. Oh, the headbutt flash pole!
Okay, respect.
Thinking he was better.
Bro, talent, the light. True.
And just another notch in the rivalry.
Kitty Gilius combo again won. I think she's never coming back.
And we know every time
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't come back if I was her either.
Some of his teammates, but even he hasn't been able to step up on the biggest stage of them all.
We tried to save it, but I mean,
like this, if he gets the chance to do it
it's
again,
impossible with Gilius, I guess.
Surrounded by a team that he's clearly so comfortable with.
That's you trying to save it? I want to see you trying to sabotage it. I want to see how that looks.
I would just ban him from the server. She joins, I ban him from the server.
Honestly, that would be the best way of helping him, maybe.
Yeah, actually, yeah, maybe that would help him.
They have to give him the Karsa 369 treatment.
He proposed. He actually proposed.
JDG's 5 stacks have been insane. It feels like we talk a lot about them, but I mean, when you're 2-0 up in a series where it should be either 1-1 or
Oh shit! Look at the Gilius stream, bro.
You have to say like, well,
oh,
talk about JDG because BLG right now.
That looks like a disaster.
And it's a compliment towards JDG rather than a negative on BLG.
Yeah, and again, I don't like they're just not able to step up despite the fact that honestly they were kind of cleaner in the regular season. They were able to finish first. They still did lose to JDG. Like I feel like that is an important point to make. JDG still did beat them. But you know, went against top esports, not many flaws that you can pick apart in that series with how thorough they were in being able to take them down. But then here, it just looks like
bro, how is LCK viewership these days?
Like first versus one of our
better or worse than it was last year? I can't tell.
Crazy. So I hope BLG gonna be able to bounce.
T1 doing bad has to be bad for viewership, no?
Of their bot lane because
has to be.
Talking about that, right? That BLG's bot lane's really aggressive.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because I just judge like I always I judge it by Kado's channel, and I see like the T1 losses they don't bang.
Really, bro? I get viewership increase whenever T1 loses. Like when T1 loses, like, and I do VOD reviews of it, I get more views than if they win.
So if they can get that going.
Wait, what does that say about me?
Invest in that 2v2. They did that.
Wait, what the fuck?
They just weren't able to translate it.
I'm just gonna go get breakfast. I'll be right back.
That we aren't able to find more impact out of Yigao, or maybe have higher emphasis on things like the Jace or whatnot. But
KT smoked T1.
Bans and just the bans that are coming through are really putting Yigao in a situation where he's been finding the same impact that he found in the last series. To be fair, like he did play.
Yeah, no faker has to be a big deal too. Like
against top esports, but it seems like he's gonna need more to go up against Knight in this form.
I mean, again, so far the lanes haven't been in Yigao's favor. It's both games now where LeBlanc versus Zir. Knight's been handing it to him.
I think Dom. I'm sure there's a lot of Korean viewers that really like Dom.
In a
like
position, so Yigao has been the lesser of in the 1v1 through mid, but I think even more so, even though Shun was proactive in that early game,
because I think there's
being the more proactive jungler.
I think there's a lot of people that also don't like T1.
It feels like mid jungle right now is a very big deal, but then I could go across the whole map and be like, well, actually, Rule is outperforming Elk. And Missing's outperforming On, it feels like.
Also, like,
it's really hard when
Dom has always been really fair.
All showing up, and BLG really haven't been on the rift.
And like when teams are good out of Korea, he appreciates them,
Is mid jungle, and like I know that's something that's said a lot, but when you look at JDG, and I feel like we've even seen that throughout the series, is that Kanavi and Knight in the first 15 minutes don't actually play around each other as much as some other mid jungle duos, like Scout and Tarzan. I think.
No, I think that's fair, Shadowcloth.
And even Yagao and Shun in the regular season, like it's a lot more linked up. JDG
Nah, Dom is just the GOAT. Let's be honest. Dom is the GOAT.
Like we see, maybe Kanavi going for
Like, I know people use it in a... people use this word really loosely, but he's actually just the GOAT.
If you can get Shun more involved in your kind of mid lane dance and your mid lane dynamic,
like Dom, how many shows does he have? 3 shows. He co-streams all of LPL. He co-streams all of LCS. Reviews LCK.
That's where we said Kanavi was having the best series, and Knight had some good games, but Knight got shut down in other games in that series against LNG. So we'll see if they're able.
And he delivers good ass fucking content.
LNG have at least already given them a bit of a blueprint that they're able to lean on.
It's just like
Trying to think though, I'm curious. I'm trying to find new ways. It's like the moment LEC is done, I have like a lot of voice of your models like in the chamber, you know, of my gun to shoot. But I need to think of new ways to innovate the content game, you know. Like I feel like I have peaked in some kind of degree. And I need to think of what is next. I need to get ahead of the curve somehow.
But we know that BLG, you wouldn't really call them a riddled mistake team. That's the thing. No. JDG drawing it out. As BLG, I think, have been really clean with how they...
Maybe I do some notepad ideas.
And make a winning game out of it.
And right, they were not only...
As mentioned before, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for showing up here. I appreciate it.
Whatever. They were the finalists at MSI as well. Like, they made it to finals.
The weird thing is, it's like going full degen. It's like when I was doing the Polish streams and I had 5K views. It's like with big viewerships and those type of chats. It's like you go degen, you know.
So I think that's what makes it all the more surprising. But like we said, I feel like kind of looking forward about what we're going to see. I think Shun maybe.
I'm gonna go check what's in the fridge.
Around mid.
You gonna watch UFC after this series?
We did see it once. And that's when the
I'm watching it.
Spot came, but
what about a bi-weekly recap of games and a bit of analysis? In what way is that innovation, mate?
Drop off in that game.
That's basically what we're doing.
So consistently in that game and really giving the avenues for JDG to get back in that game, but it's just those map movements that need to be cleaned up going into this last one.
As we said, On hasn't been, you know, that bad. I mean, On has had a great split, a great
year.
Yeah. You know, it's not off nature that we're getting in previous years. And I feel like, you know, few and far between plays as we've gone year by year that On has been making mistakes. And that's like a very uncharacteristic On. So you can see the pressure's there. You can see that these guys obviously not in a great spot in the series, but against JDG, again, that curse seems like it's continuing. And BLG just have a block when it comes to versing this team. As I wanted to see if it was going to change today, but so far, obviously not as we go into game number 3. BLG have chosen Red Lyric. So, again, we talked about this at the start, assuming that BLG...
We'll have some overnight oats.
No, they have
We're chilling
quite a lot. They've already completely changed 2 out of the 3 bans. So in game 1, they banned Kai'Sa, Rakan, Maokai.
All right.
Now already flipping that.
Nico, Eddie, Jax.
So JDG keep it the same as they did in game 1. Still valuing.
Wow.
You could potentially bring out this red side Annie. Now I wonder.
First big Jace or what?
Do you just take away the Kai'Sa now? It really feels like that's the one. No. So they're willing to give that one over.
Kai'Sa's up.
I wonder if you're saying, hey.
Do you take Jace over Kai'Sa though? I don't mind it, bro. I think that actually makes sense for how the series has been looking. Then if they go Kai'Sa Maokai, then you can play from there.
On that Kai'Sa once again.
Kai'Sa Rel or Kai'Sa Maokai, what's it going to look like here? Shun didn't have the worst early game from the Maokai before, but it would deny that combination that now has become so sought after both in LPL and internationally. Just wait and see. As you said, Kai'Sa for L. Okay, wasn't too bad in the second game.
BLG takes Sedge here. I think they're insane. They take Sedge, enemy team takes Maokai.
That can be sacrificed.
I don't know. I think it's tough. Jax is banned as well. Renekton's banned.
I would love the Rel if they were able to flex it. I even think it's still just a strong standalone pick since you know that JDG are a team that will.
Do you want to give over Jace Maokai to JDG? It seems mental.
After what we saw last game, right? Because if you end up picking the Maokai, you kind of are just running it back. Just obviously now being on different sides, right? Because then JDG would just be able to lock in the Sejuani once again. I guess.
All right, it's good to be back.
A different bot lane combination.
What'd you get?
I found an Actimel.
It seems like They can't be bothered by that, and I think it's a good choice, right?
sounds kind of disappointing, to be honest.
No, my girlfriend has tournament today, so I just gave her all the power that was in the fridge. Gave her all the berries and the yogurts and all that stuff. I can last without food.
Yo. What's up?
Like, I don't have to eat that much food, but I have to eat at least a small amount.
I mean, they do have an Ezreal skin as
fun.
well.
At least like
Dumb?
No, just me in general.
Jungle.
No, I mean, who asked?
You were right on the money.
But we're having a conversation before you joined.
That's always a weird one too, right? Like when they started adding.
Yeah, I can't believe
I think this shit is so cringe, by the way. This
It is
who act
super,
shit.
no, I hate that.
fucking
I hate that. I hate that.
so
Like
much.
when people do that to me, my teammates, I
feel
fucking
like
wanna.
change the dynamic,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's always such like a fucking weird.
in the favor of JDG,
Karim,
because
what
now
was my
you don't
take?
feel coming through, but there it is. I was thinking in my mind, like, what
was my
changes
take?
in BLG now if you are potentially running the strat back? Because
You're just putting words in my mouth.
And I think changing top is a good call, just from the fact that, like, we haven't gotten to see Bin have an impact so far. In game 1, he got ganked early.
Obviously, I'm aware of the fact that
Game 2, he was having a
it's
great
like
time in
I
lane,
said
but not
that
able to translate it
all
into
the shit
matchups.
jobs
So, on the
people
ground,
from foreign countries are
to
working,
get more done. Doesn't mean you have mixed
and their work and their conditions are terrible.
top lane, so you'd expect, you know, maybe you do just say, I don't care about the match.
Yeah, if you think that they are not taking advantage,
Hey, Ben, you're gonna win lane again, but are you able to impact these team fights?
they are turning humans into business, which is fine, you know. It's like they are there by choice, but don't put words in my mouth, right? Because they live unfair and work conditions. If you think the people that are working those shit jobs have the same degree of rights or same degree of opportunity as Europeans or Emirati people, you're just delusional, right? So sure, the economical situation creates an opportunity. The economical situation creates an opportunity. Yeah, you're an expat. Yeah, you're either, if you're European or American, you're from a Western country, then you are treated better and you have better opportunities.
Their playoff series, so there definitely exist other AD mid lane options. But
Like if you're a German engineer or something like this,
theoretically flex the Kai'Sa to mid if you wanted, and then get like a stronger source of AD in the.
trust me, my manager's from France and it's the same. Nah, I think we stopped the conversation there.
I mean, I like to pull out the Yone. You know, there's other things towards mid we just saw as well.
It's like you're being very, very dishonest in this conversation, and then it started with you putting words in my mouth, so we will just move on.
Possibly for missing as well. Who's thinking about the Brom? The Rel that's still up and available, but it's an Alistar angle on the other side. Do they care enough?
Yeah, this you're making this conversation so dishonest. It's okay, just move on. Just don't write about this anymore. I'm getting heated up about this. Like, well, I should just move on, and the next time, like, easy ban.
But now here comes the
Yeah. You know that missing is the one that wants to play Rel, and the other guy, the team wants to play Brom. Nah, I don't know. It's like so much AP. You picked 5 magic damage dealing champions. Like, what the fuck?
They did the Zika Gwen, but bro,
In a bad way, yeah.
this is.
I don't get it though, like, where did this all go wrong? Was Kai'Sa just a bait pick? The Kai'Sa just ruined the draft. Oh wait,
Well, I think
Kai'Sa's
that-
going AD, right? Kai'Sa's going AD.
Yeah, Kai'Sa will go AD, but I mean, like, still, like, I think you still have too much magic damage. Like, AD Kai'Sa still does a portion of magic damage, but
Okay, so
I think-
Gwen does true damage though.
Okay, I will just add, because I see so much garbage in the chat. I will just add once again. So it's like in the Arab Emirates, it's like it's like borderline. It's like a fucking. It's like a class system almost. You know. It's like if you're European and or like a Western and you have a good degree, you'll be invited and you'll have a good job in the Arab Emirates. But if you are coming from a country, basically they really take advantage of cheap labor
Still big
from
impact in fights, but
Asian countries,
taking
right?
the wheel a little bit for this potential last game.
But it could be a double-edged sword.
Like
right?
it's India, Bangladesh. They really fucking take big advantage. And their living conditions and work conditions are fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. And these people are doing it to send money back to their family most of the time.
On your screen, the junglers where one is vastly inexperienced in relation to the other. I'll leave it up to you to guess. It's not really a hard guess to find out who's got the accolades.
Yeah, but we're talking about the Arab Emirates and that's it. Because that's where my experience comes from. Just because, like, you guys adding random countries, whatever, I don't care.
LCK, LPL, MSI, World, all 4 titles, or at least.
But then Karim here came and tried to claim that things are fair or whatever. You think immigrants that come to Europe, right? They have better rights, you know. It's like, sure, it's a very capitalistic view. It's a very capitalistic view to just say, yo, this is the economics of their situation, so we're gonna take advantage. That's like capitalism and the dark part of capitalism. Sure, we can have the conversation. Actually, we shouldn't have that conversation. I just don't like that you, Karim, you just like, I don't know. I was very specific with my word choice, and you still chose to misunderstand.
Every player on this JDG roster.
Alright guys, I really like blue side draft. Very AP heavy. But if this game goes to like 3-4 items, really 3-4 items, red side can really pop off. But these games have been so quick, so I can't imagine that. And I don't think that JDG have the same issue plaguing them that they are AD heavy.
You know, yeah, I don't care about Worlds anymore. I like that JDG kind of wandering the map at minute 1, hoping to find something. That's the power of the Braum. I mean,
yeah, it's like immigrant workforce is not the same, guys, when it comes to like working in Europe and working in.
Game could start the opposite of what JDG want, because Lyric, you did talk about it.
Working in the Middle East is not the same.
Once they get rolling, I feel like if we get to a team fight, if we get to an all-out 5v5 brawl, my God, does this team have some scaling?
Yeah, they do. I mean, just really strong components across the board. The Azir there, the Gwen.
Yeah, and that's what I said, right, Karim? It's like, oh, these are the economical situation and the dark side of capitalism. You can't get to pay the same as Europe and UA. Yeah, but yeah, I've already said enough. Karim, I will legit ban your ass. And I ban no one. But you are making arguments against fucking nothing. I will just take a step back now. I don't want to I'm literally getting so annoyed by what Karim is writing.
Same direction as before, Lyric. I know it's the matchup, but
wait, is there actually people in chat talking about LCK?
Yeah, I was watching LCK in the break.
Oh really?
Dude, Delight had a insane play, by the way.
What did you do?
He just like he W'd on Alistar and then he held his Q and then he Q flash predicted somebody's flash because he knew the guy would flash the combo.
Sick.
Yeah, it was really sick.
Ben is fucking dead.
Yeah, he has flash but no W. He's fucking dead.
If you get out of here, bro,
just walk up.
Wow.
Now here, but
Kanavi, bro. Okay.
I can see it. You're playing with a Gnar, bro. Like, Gnar is so bad in these like 2v2 situations this early. Like, you got his flash.
Like 3 camps into early gag. Shun doing more to prioritize, just clearing out his jungle, being able to be.
Oh, Shun has no smite. He can't do anything here. He shouldn't invade.
It's really paying off for JDG and really.
And Knight's hovering, bro. Look at him.
I guess that's not what's.
Like, this wave is crashing top, and you see Knight just walk to the river and start like defending the crab. Like, come on, bro. Ruler didn't connect with all the feathers.
Wait a second. What is going on?
I can't tell.
Oh!
Oh, he hit. Oh my God, Honest is dead.
No.
Oh, is he? No, he's not dead. He's not dead. He lives. Damn, bro, these motherfuckers are scrapping, like, for what?
And Ruler,
Zero,
once
bro.
again, having to
Yeah, they actually just scrapped for no reason.
On on and missing both blowing theirs, but Elk losing a flash.
Will Kanavi kill Elk here?
We've been praising him so much about his productivity. No,
Oui.
man. Elk, you
No
got
flash,
it.
actually.
He
Yeah,
could play to dodge the ward. Oh.
Oh. Could he flash? Oh, no, he has no flash. Wait, when did Yagao lose flash? I didn't even see. Just watch, I'm like, this LCK,
Yeah, we
like,
didn't see
ending
that.
is kind of, like, hype. So, like,
We didn't watch
I
that.
was like, I'm like watching JDG's bot lane, then I'm watching like a fucking soul fight, like Genji's getting soul versus Damwon. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's just all over the place.
Oh, it's someone playing Kenyan.
Yeah, it's Damwon versus Genji. It's actually a banger. I'm trying to watch like 2 bangers, you know? I'm like trying to like be cross-eyed. I have 1 eye on each monitor. It's absolutely insane.
I think we need to quickly talk about the bottom side. That was CS denied.
Okay.
It's a 10 CS lead plus plating for Ruler.
I fast forwarded Gilius. Me and Dom, we watched Dustin versus Geishi.
No, please don't spoil.
We're not spoiling, don't worry.
Okay.
And enjoying a walk around the beach.
And was it good?
I'm just gonna say it's worth to pay for the card.
Nice. Yes! Fuck yeah!
They've been the ones delivering. We saw the patience of
Okay, I'm so excited now.
Wait, how much does it cost?
Bro, I paid fucking... Bro, the taxes fucked me. It cost 15 euros, but then it cost 18 euros because of taxes or something.
And chase the opponent is
Well, 18
Oh shit,
euros.
I thought it would be more expensive. I thought PPV was like 50 or some shit.
Bro, like 18 euros though, it's like... It's quite a price, man. I can buy so much stuff from grocery store with that money.
Yeah, no, it's true. A grocery store is like so OP. Like you buy it when you order food, you'll get a full meal for like $20. You're like, oh, that was pretty good. And then you go to the grocery store, you can buy like 5 cows and like you buy food for the entire week for like $15. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Lyric On's trying to buy time as bids.
I wish I had UFC for free, man.
But you said 18, right?
Yeah, 18.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you thought 80, bro? No.
No, I was just making sure because we're talking
Wait, Bin is
cows.
here, bro. Wait, Bin is here. Wait, Bin is bot lane.
Yeah, it's 1v9.
Holy. Oh,
Oh,
damn.
bro, he said, fuck it, bro. We're getting this Drake no matter what.
He was losing a lot topside as Yagaon has to go cover, but he's
But diving Yagugu, Sejuani. Okay, Sejuani is farming.
Still, I mean,
What a fuck you Rome was that, by the way? He just goes as Gwen with cloth armor. You just rope.
Yeah, bro. I mean, Adam was onto something. That's all I'm saying.
all too much for the fact that they brought Bin down with how quick Yagao was able to get up to that top
This
side.
is how far desperation can get you as a top laner.
That's great.
Bin is using all the tricks. This is the Sanji trick. And now he's also doing the Zika trick.
He'll be walking back to that top lane.
Actually, Yamato, it's kind of fucked up that you called that.
What?
You literally said that he's gonna pick Gwen on 3. And then he did it. It's like, that's so mental that we have no clue about these players or teams. Like, inside, right?
Yeah, but it's like they, I mean, LPL, like they a lot of the time they follow like patterns, you know? So like like other teams were doing that yesterday, right? So it makes sense. Like they did it and it worked out. So other teams look at it.
But that makes us really smart, right?
Yeah, we're just geniuses.
Nothing comes out.
Of course.
Maybe if Shun had committed more aggressive, like a go in, twisted advance, set up Elk, but we saw the damage from Ruler. That made
Yeah, I don't know, it's a bit silent in here, guys. Was that too cringe?
No, I'm just thinking. I feel like if this game extends long, Bilibili should be better, but with how the conversion rate and the pace of everything has been, this is the slowest Drake we've had so far, so...
Yeah, I mean, also it's just like you start thinking that, and then you're like, wait, but like it's Knight Jace, and he's kind of just one-shotting people.
Yeah, it's like 2 items, 3 items. Blue side should be so much better, and it's like.
Wait, we're not doing Herald here. Okay, he based. He took topside camps, and then he just based, and he's going to his own bot side. All right.
BLG do get it in the end, so
Apparently Brom is maxing Q.
after that big play with Kavi starting it off, BLG a couple of minutes later are finally going to pick it up.
I actually thought about something, by the way, with the Braum thing. Like, this Alistar is probably playing double adaptive runes, right? Like, double armor with CDR, right?
really deciding the game. And
Yeah, wait, that's not double adaptive.
Sorry. Double armor with adaptive or CDR, right?
Yeah.
So wouldn't it just be
CDR
better for
probably,
Braum
yeah.
to max Q then, because Braum Q does magic damage, and the Alistar is running no MR, right? So you like can fuck him up in lane. That's what I was thinking. But then I also thought about Mickey's Braum just being unkillable.
I think 3Q into E is best. I mean, some people go like just straight up E max, but I think 3Q into E makes sense. I saw somebody doing 4 points Q, 4 points E, but I think that's weird because you don't get 5E until level 12 then, which I think is not that good.
This guy playing Pac-Man, except there's no.
I like the 2 points Q.
Just free
2 points,
fruit for
okay.
him as BLG take the Herald on the top side. Meanwhile,
That's what I've landed after playing 6 Braum games.
no one from BLG cares.
Let's see what he does actually. Maybe missing just max E.
JDG. I was gonna say like.
I mean, JDG, they got so many plates on ruler. Like, is this good for BLG? Like, ruler just got
good,
4
yeah.
plates, bro. Like, what?
Yeah, but you gotta do it, you know. I think it's fine.
Everyone showing no camps up. And then enemy jungle, I don't know.
Like BLG just needs to survive the next, like a few minutes.
I
They
mean,
need to,
he's
like,
up
stabilize
1k
the
gold
map.
on Kaisa.
Yeah,
He's
they
up.
just, I mean, they need to stabilize. Oh my god, fuck.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, what do they need to do?
Stabilize.
Wait,
It's over.
is this okay? Alright.
Let them stabilize. Let them breathe, man.
That was the craziest caster curse ever. They need to stop. I could literally hear the fucking pain wash over your entire body.
Careful. He got his flash.
Man, like, they just need to stabilize so this Kaiser can get a few CS and then just put Herald for her later. Like, just like stabilize the map, please. Fix the lane assignments, please. What is this fucking shit show? Kaiser go bot, Azir go mid, Gwen go top. Please, please.
That's nuts. There's no way. There's actually
No,
way
Ben.
that doesn't burn anything on
What?
one more hit. I mean, again, it's just been
Discipline.
wild throughout
Yeah, that's
the
fine.
series. While it is
Discipline, yeah. I mean, you know the Maokai is like topside here, or like you think the Maokai, like you saw him topside, right? So
with that play from BLG seemingly to pick up the Herald, they
let him go.
and then this happened.
369 is kind of good on Nar, by the way. What the fuck am I watching?
Yeah, he's kind of just good on like everything. Wait, never mind. He can't play carries.
The passive to try to get a bit more done on
No, his Gragas is sheet. No, what did he say? Is D sheet? No. I don't know.
I think
It's a
369
shit.
Renekton
A
is so
shit. You played
fucking good.
Gragas like a shit.
Ah, you played Gragas like
Alright.
this shit.
Last
Yeah.
series, bro. Last series. Holy shit. Last series, 369 completely dominated, I think. He was the best performer, I think.
The kills
Yeah.
in top side.
I mean, the team didn't perform great as a whole. To be
Yeah,
fair.
but he was smurfing. Like the Gragas game, Renekton game.
Out of Shun as well.
I thought the Renekton game he played versus Fiora, he should have been further ahead than he was. Like he was kind of like even in a Renekton Fiora matchup. I think that was that good.
Wasn't
the
there
other
something
games, I
that
think it was-
happened to him that disrupted the lane? Maybe I remember wrong. Or he like got ganked and lost flash? Some shit like this?
Maybe later. I mean, I remember his first 4 levels were not great. You can't play Gnar in a whole season? And he played Gragas like a shit.
Some vision clear coming out now for JDG around bot side. You have a clear, vision line in river. But that one ward behind Dragon Pit.
That okay, bro. Bro, he was hurt.
It was so
He
painful.
was holding back tears.
Start fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We even see right now.
Also, the whole room is just watching you get beaten
Yeah.
up by Casa verbally, and no one is saying a word. They're just
Yeah.
letting Casa go off. It's so
It didn't
sad.
look like 369 was the type of player that like maybe he's one of the, you know, like you have players that need to be slapped and players that need to be hugged. Seems like he's one of the players that needs to be hugged.
It is weird sometimes though. Sometimes with players that need to be hugged, when they've plateaued, taking a risk
And you need to
sometimes.
start slapping them. You
Not,
just okay.
not slapped.
Oh, okay, never mind.
With a belt.
Makes it
in this game, or, you know, things like Soul even become relevant, because that's also an option too. Looking towards top, trying
Yamato
to
beats his
play
players.
before this tower falls.
Today we learned on the Dom stream.
These words were said by Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis. My balls was hot.
That used to be my chat rules actually. When you open my chat, it's like my balls are hot.
What?
But I was told that I should remove it.
Did you guys hear the interview he did yesterday night? That one I just watched, the fight.
No, I didn't hear it.
Like Joe Rogan is like, did you plan on taking your pants off? He's like, oh no man, I'm just a dickhead, just like random thoughts, you know. He just like got the idea on the fly, you know.
Alright, TP on midway.
Wait.
Billy is so
Okay,
disconnected now.
Ruler's... Yeah, he's joining his team. Nar is late. Nar has like good mega
Missing's
timing.
dead.
Oh, but yeah, but he got a good ult across the team. I think it's fine. I think JDG can play. Bin is making space. I think he just leave, I guess. Go mid.
But the Chase does no damage.
Yeah, he doesn't have item yet.
Oh, I'm just thinking about last game, I guess.
Yeah.
Playing it really smooth, right? Finding the engagement.
Oh, okay.
And we got the heal out.
Actually, it's fart map. That's interesting. Fart map means a lot of possibilities with plants and stuff, by the way.
Yeah,
You
no, it's
just
really
want to say
OP
fart
versus
map.
poke, I think.
Yeah, I just want to say fart map.
Yeah. No, but fart map is actually like really OP versus poke, because you just go and you take one honey fruit and you have fucking insane shield. You heal to full, like it's kind of crazy.
And then like
Also-
Gwen is gonna take a plant and fly to Zihuateneo and fucking one-shot enemy backline.
What? Where is that?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Where is that? It's on the coast of fucking Mexico. This is
Oh,
where
damn.
Okay.
Hey, it doesn't matter, like,
where Red and
whether it's true or not,
the other guy from Shawshank
BLG needs some hype right now. This is where
buy a boat at the end of
You
the
know-
movie.
we can provide that
You
hype.
know what I love the
The
most
benefit
about fart
of a
map?
close
It's
game.
retaking
That's
your
all
own
you're trying
jungle
to
with
do here, right?
the blue
Trying
plant.
to protect his team, throwing
Move
the
speed.
Yeah,
shield,
no.
Well, yeah, move speed and one-shotting what? Like they're like 1 HP.
That is nice, yeah.
Being able to flash away and then having all those resistances from the ult means he survives. It was very close to being a 1-for-1 trade where both supports just go down in the end, but not gonna be able to happen. And that's really without both top laners either able to find.
I don't know, there's something about that word shank that is like weird.
It's very menacing.
Big Gnar ultimate that I
Yeah.
think 369
It's like
and
the
a lot of us are looking
A and K combination of letters and R is very menacing. Menacing sounds. Like murder.
Now, for me, it's also the accent plays a lot of difference in what you're saying when you say shank. Like if it's a guy, a European saying,
So you mean if Taylor Swift said, "I'm gonna shank you," doesn't have
yeah,
the same
that's
effect?
different, right? Yeah, it's different. It's different. It's just different effect, right?
Okay.
I like Billy Billy's position.
What the fuck you guys are talking about, but okay, sure.
I think you just collect, no? I don't think there's a fight for JDG.
They're making it
Okay,
a fight.
Knight and Ruler are entering.
369 has really insane position.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god, wait. I'll just get soloed here. Never mind. Is cleanse?
Bro, it's Kanavi.
Or they're just gonna go put... Okay.
He doesn't miss those rocks, by the way.
Yeah.
Boom.
Damn.
Nah. Look at Ruler and Knight, how good they are. The moment combo is used, they like walk
Yep, they
in.
just walk forward. But they're so aware of like all these cooldowns. Like as soon as this happens, everyone knows they can just walk forward. Am I missing? Does this guy have Herald? Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he would just Herald that, but I guess he's saving me for a tier 2.
I don't know why he even has Herald in the first place, but yeah.
They
Like,
stole it in the fight.
Yeah, I just don't like ADCs having it because it tells the enemy team where you want to put it.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Should be on support or jungle always.
Yeah. That's a good point, Gilius. I like that.
Thank you.
Wow, JDG. You know, like that fucking famous video of Dopa saying, "Oh, this Fizz lost the lane," because he like slow pushed the wave, right?
Yeah.
I can imagine JDG. Oh, they lost the team fight. Let's just kill them. They comboed.
Different angles in the different ways that JDG are attacking that team fight. I was scared.
I'm very happy JDG got that cool ass color scheme, you know, for the World Championship skins.
Like the ultimate coming out from missing
That red, maroon, red, and black.
Of course, then he could just hop over the wall
Bo.
and
Maroon red. Bo.
I mean, he's got
Maroon 5, holy fuck, that's a good band.
So much damage to some of the tankier targets.
This guy's just... I can only think of the meme of him, like...
Oh yeah, yeah. I posted one of those, like, where it's like, damn, like your body, like, what did he say? So like your body is like so like hotter, like something crazy like that. Like you have an insane body. I posted an IWD run and then that meme.
What a sniper shot, step down. The pink young boy, the other half.
Oh, this is how you use Herald? You just add the game bot, okay?
Making a hyper play towards mid. Herald, though, is going to race them.
Oh no, bro, they're gonna take bot in and please recall.
But JDG, they can start pivoting towards Dragon. That's spawning in 1 second. They have more members closer by.
I have to say, the shutdowns on turrets, I think that's such a good implementation due to the psychological effect it has on players. Like even at the highest level. Oh,
for sure, for sure.
Damn. Wait, did auto flash for that? I didn't see. I was looking at chat for a second.
I think he X-flashed, but I might be crazy.
It just forces you to be more disciplined in game. Like you just know that the game can shift. Like when you get aced in mid game for no reason, an enemy gets shut down turrets and Nash, you just you might just lose the game after having a great first 20 minutes of the game, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think comeback mechanics in this game are like, dude, like early this season, I think that was the worst the game has ever been when it came to balance. Where like counter jungling was when jungle was like you can't counter jungle randomly. It's like it's so fucking cringe. Yeah, it was so cringe. It's like you know like how the game works, like how you can't just put that in the game. It was so stupid.
I was playing Nidalee, hitting enemy camps. I was like, what is going on? And like the one guy in the balance team got fucking counter jungled, and he was like, guys, let's just ruin the fucking game. And everyone was like, hell yeah, buddy, let's ruin the fucking game. Like, what? I need to work on that fucking balance team. What the fuck is that?
I get what they tried to do though.
Tremendous value.
Trying to ruin the game.
What they tried to do. Yeah, were they trying to ruin the game?
Basically, like for us for sure, it fucking ruined the game. For the majority of players, jungle was the least played role, and when you got filled jungle, they tried to make it as simplified and easy as possible, and they obviously overdid it because they changed. But jungle was like the least played role, least role satisfaction. And then, like, when you got filled jungle, it was just all to lose.
And jungle just sucked. Like, jungle's just the worst role in the game. That's why no one plays it. Like, people think it's OP, and then they play it, and they're like, wait, jungle's just the worst role in the game.
No, jungle is OP. That's the point.
It is
because when you had filled jungle against jungle...
it is OP, yeah. But it's like...
Big gap.
No, but Dom, like... We gotta be honest here, like I know, Dom, I exactly know how you feel right now. But jungle is OP role, okay? But people just don't understand how jungle works, so they think it's more OP than it is. You understand what I'm saying? Like these people who like spam jungle diff, they have no clue how the role works. Like what you actually need as a jungler, what the jungler can do. Like that's why people are just clueless about the role, so they think it's more OP than it is. You know what I mean? But it is a strong role.
I think it's just a bad role. I literally just think it's just not strong. I think if it was a strong role, then we wouldn't be seeing fucking Maokai and Sejuani every game. We'd be seeing fucking Graves and Kindred. I think it's strong based off the fact that you get free kills in solo queue that you shouldn't get. But in terms of like actual role strength, I think jungle is not a strong role. I think it is like the 4th strongest role in the game. I think top lane, mid lane, AD carry are all stronger roles. And that's why when you try to play on a high level, you funnel resources into the roles that are actually better. That's what I think.
So fucking base take, actually. Holy fuck.
I actually disagree with this because I think it's just a question of like what you believe strength is. Like if I can choose what to impact, I think this is a very big show of strength. I don't necessarily associate like being able to kill everybody with strength.
Exactly right.
Okay, yeah,
like later on in the game, you know.
Who is the most replaceable role on G2 where they would still win championships?
But the Ike also happens to be the worst performing player, right? And also Europe has these good junglers.
That's true, yeah.
Wait, what's happening with this Baron? Is it just over?
Oh, Sun has no flash. This is fucking gone. What?
Yeah. I don't know. They set it up. Missing's over the wall.
on going to be
I guess
it's
just better, bro.
Brutal, man. It's brutal.
Yeah, no, it's tough to watch.
Now the threat of range as BLG try to get the inside track on
Top lane is so jungle dependent. I think top lane is like, I think top lane is top lane dependent. I think top laner is like literally just like, I don't know, bro. In solo queue, like unless you get a like LCS top laner, at least from my experience playing NA solo queue, unless you get a like an LCS top laner, most top laners just absolutely suck at like managing waves and like understanding like where jungle is and tracking it and all this shit. Like they just don't play the lane well.
Agreed. Yeah.
Oh, this is terrible.
Oh, here comes the pain train.
Who's already picked up a double kill.
Early.
There's no way this guy gets a penta. No way. You get
Oh, you go. You go.
Oh, good flash.
Oh.
No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know. JDG, they just have too much mental edge. Like,
The peel from JDG in the
you just gotta hope somebody else takes him out.
Hysterics that started off as
Who?
a 4v5.
LNG. LNG will take him out.
I don't think LNG will get there because I think LNG will lose to BLG.
Oh shit! That's how the bracket works.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh, it's over.
JDG is in the finals now.
Yeah.
And honestly,
JDG
they
in the
are,
finals.
after this win, they are the first team to qualify to Worlds, no?
Go into BLG's house and they take what they want. They're
Oh,
PC.
yeah, they should be. Yeah, they're guaranteed worlds.
It's like they either championship points or first place.
Yep.
Wait, if you win MSI, you are automatically at
No.
Worlds.
No.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, you can win MSI and not go to Worlds.
Huh?
Yep. It makes no sense.
I don't think that's
Why?
ever happened though. Like, thank
It's
God.
never happened, but like this is something that I've talked about for years on like talk shows and stuff because I think it's just like I think that you can at least you at least deserve a play-in spot if you win MSI. Even if like your team becomes like worse or something, or there's a roster change, you at least deserve a play-in spot, I think.
I agree, yeah.
Like we give play-in spots to fucking wildcard regions, we give play-in spots to fucking NA third seed, like surely if you
Even
win
a possible
MSI.
fourth seed for NA, like this is fucking mental.
Yeah,
Bro, if you
yeah,
win
yeah.
MSI and can't make top 4, I guess you're just from LPL. Like that's
Yeah,
like,
but that's literally it.
such a proper
That's exactly why I keep on saying that is because it's actually realistic for that to happen 1 year in LPL. That almost happened last year with RNG, for example. Like
Oh yeah.
RNG, yeah, like they didn't look that good. I mean, but clearly, I mean, you want to see the team that won MSI at Worlds.
Okay,
This is fucking
you guys-
slaughter, bro. They got rolled up in a blunt in 2 hours, bro. What the fuck happened?
Shit,
I
dude.
thought BLG was gonna win.
Would you guys say it's harder to win LPL or MSI?
I think MSI with this format is. I mean, it depends, right? It's harder to win LPL if you consider the fact you have to like play like the whole split of LPL and like all the patches and everything like that. Yeah. But if you're just saying like in isolation, I mean, I don't know. LPL is probably still. Maybe it's still just LPL, to be honest. Like, who knows like how many LPL teams could have actually beat LCK teams? Because like BLG versus T1 and Gen G didn't look particularly close.
JDG T1, the first series was a little bit competitive.
Yeah, no, that was competitive. That was competitive. But like
Billy against T1 and Genji, like Billy fucking
BLG just
smashed
stomped
them.
them.
Like the
the
mid
thing is,
gap
like-
was so big.
Yeah, when JDG has bad series, it's like hard to know like is it like the other team being good or does JDG just play bad sometimes? Like for example, the LNG series. Like you could, I don't know. It seems like sometimes JDG just like has weird series.
I didn't expect a 3-0, guys. This was domination.
Bro.
Yeah, I thought it'd be close. I mean, I thought that this seemed like it would be the closest out of all the matchups. Like BLG literally trained for this moment, man. Like they did so much during the split to make themselves a better team, adapt new champions.
Yeah.
Like felt like they were playing on a higher level than JDG in the last round, and
Good
then
patch too, yeah.
yeah, good patch for them. Yeah, I thought this was the best chance BLG had.
It's like I felt like today though I like without nameplates walking into every game I thought that JDG was just favored. Like the drafts of Billy were kind of strange. I think they set up for the Kaiser first pick and They gave away Jace, and then like Braum angles were fucking popping left and right.
Can you imagine being someone who like wins your region and then you get JDG?
JDG had definitely had favorable drafts in all 3 games, I think.
I feel like they did.
I think game 1 is hard. I don't think they had favorable. Well, yeah, I don't think they had favorable draft in game 1.
I would prefer the blue. I think Lee Sin is the only like question mark that could make it hard.
Yeah, but then he just becomes MVP of the game 1 and just
yeah, but that's like Lee Sin things, like something you get a triple kill and
yeah.
I don't think there's that many teams that would be able to withstand that well. Like, yeah, on the Gragas, Lee Sin, LeBlanc, I feel like blue side is so, like, you have to be so good at the game to pull off that draft.
So what are you guys gonna do now?
I don't know, bro.
Well,
Maybe I go back to
is
sleep.
Genji?
I have
Is
to
Genji
read,
on?
bro. I'm fucking almost done with this. Ooh, Genji.
Against D plus Kia since 2022 spring.
Wait,
Yeah,
done.
So what makes you
I'm
guys
gonna-
It's over?
D plus
I'm gonna
Wait,
go.
Genji won that game? No way Genji won that game. Genji won that game?
Canyon,
There's one
this
that
is
game.
just so bizarre. It's almost like he
No.
clicked on the mini map and
No shot they won the game. What the fuck?
I
Bro,
guess
they
I'm-
were on Nexus. Damon was on the Nexus.
Really?
Yes. They were literally on the Nexus.
I see you guys later at LEC, yeah? Bye bye.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See ya. Bro, I might just... Bro, my stomach is fucking... Oh.
Bro,
I
you
kind of want to
gotta,
VOD review Damon versus Genji.
you seem to be doing good when you're distracted by the games.
Yeah.
You didn't seem to be in pain while the games are on.
Yeah, no. It's true, actually. It's so good to, like, distract yourself when you're sick.
No, for sure. It's weird being on PC and watching games or playing games. Forget to eat, forget to breathe, forget to feel pain.
Yeah. No, I think that like my mom put that into me when I was young. She's like, oh, you know, personally, I always performed better when I was sick because like when I would like do a test or something, I would just be able to focus because like when I would focus on the test, I couldn't focus on anything else because my body didn't feel good. So then I always felt like, oh man, if I'm sick, like I'll perform well.
I feel that.
All right. I'll see you for LEC, Yamato.
Yes, sir. Take care, my man.
Okay.
All the best.
See ya.
See you.
Peace.
Wow. It just blows, I guess. They are ending and they can't end. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna play the Pokemon Community Day. I think that's the move for me here. I think we're right on time. I'm gonna play the Pokemon Community Day and I'll be back at 5. I think that's the move. I'm gonna go for a long walk and maybe get like a... As half Arab, half Swede, half Pole, what do you think about the Quran burnings? I think that in the grand scheme of things, right? It's like you cannot control the actions of others. You cannot control the actions of others, and I think that in a world where it's like if the burning of the Quran, and I think it's very, very disrespectful because obviously in a lot of cases it's just used with the intention of riling things up and making a spectacle, right? It's very, very disrespectful. I think if you go down the path of not allowing the burning of any literature, I think that's a very, very dangerous path. And I think that you have to protect people's rights to express themselves. But I do think that it's extremely disrespectful because I think the intention is always just bad. It's like it's only done with the most atrocious intention. You know, it is done with the most atrocious intention, and that's like disappointing. But this is just, you know, it's provocation, right? And if you get angry about this, you are definitely just you're letting it work, right? Just don't get one guide. Yeah, it is weird. It's like as humans, we are. It is strange because as humans, we are designed to be like in villages, you know, in small tribes, 300 people. It's like we're not supposed to have access to each other at this scale. We're not supposed to be connected to each other at this scale. It is kind of fucking strange. If we switch position, I don't know what you're saying. Because it's like there is I would imagine that there is a evolutionary reason as to why we are prone to like be focused on the negatives. I'm sure it was like, yo, you live in a village and it's like, yeah, the guy over there in that house, that guy is fucked up in the head. Oh, okay. And then you're gonna survive. Or like, oh, yo, this guy, he sells poisonous mushrooms. Okay. There's probably like some reason as to why we really want to create a circumstance where we are focused on the negatives, you know? Because it's like negative things. Thank you very much. Because it's like social media, negative things get people riled up, gets engagement. But it is weird, like even this interaction, right? It's like that I'm having with you guys. There is a chance that I'm just talking to bots. There is a chance that you guys are looking at a stream that is completely generated through AI. What if my stream isn't real? Sounds like you have schizophrenia? No. That's not what I'm saying. It's just the basis of simulation theory, right? Would you kill yourself if you found that this was all a simulation? No. No way. Like if someone told me today, yo, you're living in a simulation, then I'd be like, okay, let's make the most out of it. Probably someone created the simulation because they need some data or some shit, you know? Like, I'm not gonna... That's actually true berry smoothie. Yeah, maybe we're living a simulation of our own world, and maybe they're simulating some kind of big decision that changes, that changed the path of the world. And like, let's simulate and see what happens. What if like we're living a simulation where they wanted to test the effect of the internet on the world? They're like, yo, we are scared of the effects of the internet on the world. That's... Who knows? I wish my simulation programmed me to like Brussels sprouts. Fake it till you make it. Bro, the community day today is a banger. Why is this in German? Look at that, man. It's fucking Poliwag. That's actually a banger, man. This Pokemon has 2 evolutions. It starts in 10 minutes. It's a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, we will continue the stream later. We'll do some LEC business, yeah? We'll do some LEC. I'm gonna go outside in the sun and I'm gonna play the Pokemon Community Day. Is the weather good? It's 23 degrees, cloudy. During the simulation, I am contributing absolutely nothing. You'd be surprised, you know, that the world, the beauty of the world, right? Imagine you meet 1,000 people in your lifetime, right? And those 1,000 people meet other 1,000 people each. You've reached 1,000,000 people. So it's like the next time you walk down the street and you do an act of kindness, or you wish the person at the counter a very nice day, you might just create a butterfly effect that has a positive impact on the world. So the next time you feel small, see the opportunity in the small and recognize the butterfly effect that can be created through your own actions. -2, yes, but people tend to be resilient and understanding, you know? What is this coaching bullshit? Well, if you can't see the truth of what I'm saying, then maybe it's just not for you. Or maybe you're just limiting yourself in a way because doing more is scary to you. Or maybe he's AI, yeah. Maybe he's AI. I'm not saying, of course, I'm interpreting Icantic. I'm doing some, you know, I don't know Icantic. You know, Icantic might be cool. He just came here for some League of Legends, you know. We don't need to rag on Icantic. Icantic came here for League and we're talking about random shit. It's all good, you know. Yeah, it's more about, you know, it's a line of thinking, right? I think it's generally speaking, it's good to be civil, it's good to be nice, it's good to be respectful, right? I think that it's important. But the reason why that is important to you, because there has to be a reason inherently, right? I think that can take many different shapes or form. And I think that recognizing how everybody's connected, I think is a good way, you know? Because in the end, right, it's every person out there, right? Every single one of you in the chat, right? You have a life that is just as complex as my life. And we're living through everything. We see the complexity of our own life. We are aware of our problems. We're aware of our shortcomings. We're aware of all of these details, all these relationships we keep, all these responsibilities we keep, all this knowledge we keep. Each person out there, they all have their own complexity to life. And the opportunity to be something positive in that complexity is nice. Yeah? I find that nice. That's why, like, when I'm at the studio, you know, it's like even now, it's like here my view count says 792. That's so profound. Like, I will never get used to this thought that there is people out there listening to me while I'm alone in my room. Like, that is so profound to me. And the same is like if I meet somebody at the studio, right? If I meet somebody at the studio and he says, "Yo, Yabaro, I'm a big fan," bro, that blows my mind every time. So you want to take a picture, bro? I'm gonna try to do everything I can to make this moment as special as possible. Yeah, because that to me is so profound, so profound. Yes. No, civilization definitely needs it. Okay? I'll be in Montpellier, yes. I'll be in Montpellier, so you can catch me there. You know, additionally, on many layers, right? On many levels, the whole world changed through the actions of very few people. It's like whether it's the inventions of like antibiotics or the invention of the internet or the invention of the first car, right? Usually it's very, very, it changes the world in a way, right? And obviously these people are very spectacular people, you know? but having the need, right? Having the need and the, I guess, inherent attitude where the inherent attitude that you want to find improvement is so essential, you know? Do you feel sometimes people's excitement to meet you is disingenuous, kind of like collecting photos with celebrities like Pokemon cards? Sort of like I don't think that I'm famous enough for that. No, of course, Kuhi, if you want to view it like that, then yes, it's like if you want to look down, if you want to look at the chain of events, then everything is circumstantial, right? Whether it's the parents or the people involved or the predetermined science or the collaboration of others, or sometimes even it goes so far that people steal ideas. There's definitely that, right? But if you want to go deep enough, everything is just a chain of actions and reactions and ideas taking life. Which is what makes it so weird, how the world is connected. It's like the world is connected to its past in such a deep way. I don't know. I do feel like discourse, even though discourse is messy, it's definitely, in terms of the potential, is at an all-time best. So I'm not worried. I feel like people, the goodness in people will prevail. And if not, then it's not meant to be. I just think that, I don't know, what's happening on Twitter is a different world. Like, really, like what's happening on Twitter, it's like when people connect what's happening here to what's happening in real life, I think that's where things get twisted, you know? Pepito's back, guys. What is this Riz, man? All right, I'm gonna play Pokemon, guys. It's time for community day. What is that? He's hitting on some woman with the acrylic letters. Come to Turkey, meet with me. Turkey supports Russia. I'm from Ukraine, she answers. Turkey supports Ukraine. Oh, the damn Muppet. Wait, what is the name of the... It's Cyrillic, not acrylic. Acrylic. Like an acrylic paint. Political Riz. Yo, guys, I see you on the LEC, yeah? Catch you later. Bye-bye. He's send you guys to out dominate. I send you to out dominate. He will send you guys to Gillies after. Thing is, when I raid Gillies, you guys just leave. I think Dom has more similar content to me, so.